It's not that bad. Come on. I'm still fighting a good fight.
I also have a 2-year-old.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, let's get Triz up out of there.
Yeah, she a little crunk. I be needing a little break. I need a breather sometimes. Like, yo, get this child.
Young Smoking Ace said, "What up? What up? Quintendo, what up?"
Young Quintendo, what up, man?
That's
fun for me making music. I will say, bro, I ain't made this many beats in so long. Like, I've been going ham.
Yeah, Triz been getting it, man.
Like, I made like 4 yesterday. Day before, I made about a good 6.
Yo, is it just me or does it seem like I'm busier than ever right now?
Bro, I'm like, man, when the vacation part? I'm trying to chill. I'm trying to have fun. Nah, bro, I've been working, dog.
100%. It's crazy. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm very grateful for it. But whoa. All right, man.
Whoa.
So yeah, we don't have any sound effects today. It's all good. Yo, how's your week been going? I always gotta get a report, man, because I got to do another Instacart order today. What is your go-to quarantine snack right now? Let us know in the chat.
Ooh, that's a good one. Because let me know, because I need to add. I got to place a Walmart delivery order right after this.
Bro, I'm going to place my shit now. It ain't going to be here until tomorrow, probably.
Bro, it's crazy out here. Like, you know, I'm more in the city than Oracle. And so, like,
yeah,
if you want to order stuff, you got to plan like 4 or 5 days ahead. So it's like I'm placing an order now for like next week for Walmart. So it's been real crazy. They ain't got no pickup. You can't even pick up no more. They lose book solid.
Dog, that's super crazy. Yeah, out here is you can get same day. You just can't get 2 hours. You might get 4-hour delivery, but we still good. Quintino say he eating apple pie. Well, someone's cooking.
Hey,
Rice Krispies. Now is that the treats or the cereal?
Yeah. Snap, crackle, or pop.
Sound Oracle, what up? Your kits are insane, man. Thank you. We don't have no sound effects today. I really appreciate it. Slim Trail, what up? Chips and salsa. Slim. I just had some chips and salsa very recently, a couple minutes ago, actually. Yeah, Smoking Aces know he knows what's up.
Pico de Gallo.
Yeah, that's a fact. All right, cool. Yo, Billboard Hitmakers in the building.
Hey, young Billboard.
I'm practically
they still at number 1, right? I feel like they still at number 1 right now.
Man, they Billboard Hitmakers. They're gonna stay at number 1.
Yeah, they like, yeah, we live here now. I'm the captain now.
Bet. You see on that hat rack? Those are hats over there. I'm practically living on Special K protein shakes and Crystal Light. Whoa, that's a serious diet. That's gonna require some rehab after that one.
Someone said Doritos. I ain't gonna front. You know those the chili Doritos is vegan, bro. I should never got them because I don't really eat stuff like that, bro. But then when I do, it's like I'm addicted. Them just been.
They're vegan, but are they food? Is my question.
I mean, they're tasty. I know that.
Wait, did you say Fritos or Doritos?
Doritos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right, man. Be careful in those Zoom meetings. They're insecure as fuck.
I've been seeing that.
Yeah, damn.
I mean, they got us already.
Yeah,
we in there.
That's a fact.
If they didn't got us, it's already gonna happen.
All right, man. So what's been going on out there? What y'all been doing this week? Everybody's locked down. I don't know if y'all like us. We are under official stay in the house, don't come out. We don't care who you are type deal. We are on love lockdown out here in Atlanta and
808s and heartbreaks.
Yeah, in Georgia. They are not playing, man. Spam those hearts if your state is on a strict lockdown. Just want to see how many hearts we get out here.
I really thought, I'm like, man, this is gonna go by quick. A couple 2 weeks, bro. This joint looking like June, July.
I listened to a homie on Joe Rogan. He was like, yo, it's not like Corona. What do you say? It's not like Corona weekend or Corona something. He's like, it's Corona season. He's like, this is going to be a whole season.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm still Corona good, man. Season. I'm still good. Still holding it down in here. Maximum sanity. I'm doing good. Let's see what's the details on the producer summit. Is it still a go? No,
they won't let us.
Nah, not yet. Young Slim Trill, not yet. We gotta definitely postpone that joint. Today I
Come
would
on.
have been doing my thing for the youth in Boston right now. I'd have been having that workshop, and I would have done the
Jeez.
Berkeley College of Music yesterday. And I probably would have been receiving a nice little bag for doing that right now, but I'm not doing that. So
Dang. And you missed the South by, right?
and I'm in South by, yeah. Missed a little bag
Damn.
out there. You know Rich. My neighbor Rich.
Oh, yeah.
He's supposed to have his birthday party tomorrow night. I know he tight.
Oh, he's sick. He better call on Skype.
Knowing Rich, he'll still try to do it. Like, yeah, nobody coming to that, bro. You trying to get us all dead.
I'm cool. I'm not even going to the grocery store, dog. If it's people around, I'm not going. I ain't taking my chances.
Slim, it's over.
At first, it was one of those things like, I don't know anybody that's got it. I know people who got it, and I know people that's passed from it. So it's like real now. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm good.
Yes.
Stay my distance, do my part, stay my black ass in the crib, make some beats.
Yeah,
and
it's
stream.
super serious. It's super serious. Somebody said get Takis.
Oh no.
No, thank you.
Young Focus 3 Dots. What's good, man?
Focus. We ain't got no damn. I feel crazy about the without the air
air
horn.
horn.
Yeah, the air horn means so much. Nacho is my favorite. All right. Oh, since Focus is in here, this is a good time for a great question. And Smoking Aces sent this question in.
Okay, what's poppin'?
This is good. Brace yourself. Put your seatbelts on. Fasten your socks. All that. The question is,
I'm in the crib.
that's a fact. That shoeless gentleman over there is just. But no, here's the question: what makes a producer a super producer?
Ooh, that is a good question.
All right, so let's break this down, and please participate in the chat. But we're gonna break this down. Well, number one, I think it has something to do with the number of hits you have, of course. Time has a lot to do with it because let's see how much time. Do you think you can become a super producer within a year? Let's say you came out and you just start killing shit, bow, 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 in a year. Do you think you can be labeled a super producer if you do a bunch of hits in 1 year?
Unless you get some like in that year you do some outstanding records, like you produce like Michael Jackson Off the Wall, and you do Thriller, and you do like something like that. I don't think that's possible in a year.
Yeah, that's a lot. Okay, so it takes some time. It's gonna take hits. How many hits? We can get back to that. I also think that what else matters in the equation is what artists are you producing for? Because if you think about anybody that's a super producer, they produce for superstar artists. There's never, to my knowledge, been a super producer who just produced for regular or B-list or C-list artists only. You know what I mean? So yeah, you gotta have hits, you gotta have some time, you gotta have superstar artists up under your belt. Now, in the chat, how many hits do you think it takes to be a super producer? Like, what's the minimum amount of hits you have to have? Because it definitely ain't one.
These battles, the versus ones, it starts showing you like, catalog is everything, dog. What? They be going for 4 hours, like hit for hit. And I'm like, 4 hours is a long time. DJing for 2 hours, bro, people get nervous. And you got any song in the world to play, and people get nervous with 2 hours because you can run out of songs. If you're not careful, you got to pace yourself. True. Playing your own catalog for 4 hours, bro, that is wild.
That's a lot. Okay, wait. All right, we getting some interesting answers here. So, I think it was Fictionalized said define a hit, which is really that's really good. I guess if you want to do the math, you have to define a hit. I don't know the exact terminology for a hit. I'm imagining anything if it's on the pop and R&B side, it cracked the top 40 and stayed for a while, maybe top 20. Damn, it's hood hits though too.
Yeah, I feel like it's a hit is one of those records that people connect with instantly, and it's like it doesn't really go away depending on the time. Like God, Manny Fresh was playing like old records, like, and people were still vibing to them like they just came out. You know what I mean? Like those are hits, even though they weren't Billboard hits, they were still hood classics. You know what I mean? Like Boosie's the king to me of like he got hood hits. They might not have been the biggest on the Billboard, but you go any club, they still rocking Independent. They still rocking all them joints like it's brand new. So I think that's a hit. Is that it's not really a time limit on it. It stands the test of time and everybody kind of understands like, oh, this is one of the ones.
Got you. All right. So you can have hood hits, but we kind of define what a hit was. All right. So let's see. High Mind said, nope, I feel like it takes at least a decade to be a super producer. Smoking Aces, I think he said at least 20 hits. I'm thinking 20 is good. 20 is a lot.
That's a lot. Getting one hit is hard.
Getting 20?
Man, you doing something.
Yeah. Or 3 hits for 5 super artists. So I'm sure you crazy. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay, so 20. So super producer, let's say what we got so far. 10 years in the game making hits, at least 20 hits, and you have to have superstar artists in the repertoire.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, I think we just defined what a super producer is right here on UnQuantized podcast. I think we just defined it. So shout out to all the super producers we know. Shout out to B Cox. B Cox, super producer.
Oh yeah,
he a super producer a couple times over, bro. Actually,
man, he had 70 some placements in a year. Cause like
1 year.
In 1 year, bro, that's insane, dog.
And out of that 70 in a year, I don't know how many were like smashes, but I'm pretty sure it was quite a bit.
He got that Mary J. Blige "Be Without You" is like they said the best R&B record. Period. Like that's crazy to get nominated for that. Like I made the best R&B record
ever
known to man.
Ever. Dang, like yo, what I did with these 10 fingers on that piano is the reason why you here today, son.
Let's see. This is a good point. Hold on. I gotta get used to this swipe with the blue stacks, baby.
Blue stacks, baby.
Okay, there we go. I gotta click first. Okay. Now, what do you think of someone like Primo that doesn't have a gang of hits? That's interesting.
Good question, Smoking Aces. Now that's when you get into an understood thing, like the culture, because no one's gonna deny that Primo is a super producer, but he's a super producer in a genre that generally doesn't depend on like Billboard or awards or something like that. So you have to start going by just the feel and the respect of the culture. But somebody like Primo, for sure, super producer. If you take out the Billboard thing, it still checks all the boxes. Over a decade in the game, hits with superstars, and at least 20.
Now, I want to add something to it. Do you think that someone that sonically changed the game should be in there too? Because when I think of the Neptunes, they changed the game. When I think of Tim, changed the game. Even Scott Storch, his sound changed how we made music. You know what I mean? It's like we looked at like, oh man, we could do this kind of vibe. So Dre is another one. Like I feel like if you have that impact on sound, then you kind of fall in that category of like, all right, cool, I done switch stuff up. So
you know what? I wouldn't say that is a qualification of a super producer, but that is probably the number one and maybe only qualification of something I hold a bit more dear than being a super producer, and that's being a trendsetter.
Yeah, that's real.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like you change the sound of music, because you could be a super producer and not have your own sound, so to speak. You know what I'm trying to say.
Right.
To be a trendsetter, and now a lot of our major trendsetters are also super producers. So it's kind of like being like, yeah, you're a captain, but you're like a super captain or something.
Right,
like
exactly.
Because you're a super producer and you're a trendsetter. Yeah, Tim, Pharrell, like you said, Scott. Who else we got that changed the game? Those are the biggest ones, actually.
mean, Juicy J, that whole 3-6, it was a big influence. Man, it's so many. I mean, it's crazy how it's like generations of like this year, like the sound changed, then the sound changed this year to this year.
Right.
And it's always so, even like, I mean, I don't want to call him a super producer, but to me, he's like an all-star. You know, in NBA, it's an all-star caliber player. Lex Luger. Because Lex Luger really changed the sound of trap. And like when he came in, it like everything switched. I don't want to call him a super producer because
he's a trendsetter though.
Yeah.
So you could be a trendsetter without being a super producer, and you could also be a super producer without being a trendsetter. So they're not. Yeah,
but I feel like if you get all of them together, it's like you GOAT status.
Yeah. Now, there it is. That's what defines a GOAT. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. 20 is a super duper producer. Let's see. Dope. Shit, I'm trying to be a producer. Hey man, your favorite super producers were producers. I didn't know Brian had so many placements. Whew.
Bro, look at his discography. It is stupid.
Yeah.
Like, stupid.
Yeah. Let's see. Damn, somebody said Keith Sweat. I don't even know why you said Keith Sweat.
Yo, I ain't gonna front. Keith Sweat got some slaps though, production wise.
Yeah.
Keith got some. Yeah. I got to meet him one time, and Keith Sweat was like exactly how you think he is. Like he had a studio, and somebody I was working with, you know, they were recording in a studio. And he came to the door with like this, like, I don't want to say it was Versace, but it was like one of them old player robes, and he was drinking Hennessy. He's like, "Yeah, man, what y'all up to? Y'all chilling?" I was like, this is Keith Sweat, bro.
A robe and Hennessy,
bro. He was with it. Studio, and then he was like playing me like old, like the stems from old records that he did. I was like, yeah, that's fire, bro.
Dog, that's a super flex right there that you just did, and I think it's amazing. Some things are way more flex worthy than others to me. Listening to stems with Keith Sweat in a Versace robe drinking Hennessy, that is a flex. That's dope.
I was trying to get some of them stems. Like, come on, cuz let me get some of them joints and flip them real quick.
Oh, there you go.
Man, I ain't seen them since.
The Workhead said Polo the Don. Polo is definitely a super producer.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
What about Alchemist, Just Blaze, Madlib?
Yep.
I wouldn't. Just Blaze, I'll put in tier A. Alchemist and Madlib, I put them in tier B.
Yes.
No disrespect to them, they're great, but I just feel like the hits that Just Blaze have is crazy, bro. Like you don't want to play hit for hit with Just Blaze.
Yeah, they're more universal.
Mm-hmm.
His hits are going to be more universal than a Madlib or Alchemist. But if you're into like underground hip hop or something like that, then they're going to be super producers to you. But just generally to the general public, Just Blaze is more so than a Madlib.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see. This is a good one. Where do internet producers fall? Like Vibes, Johnny Giuliano, Superstar
O? I don't know. Like in this conversation, I just think it's a different conversation. It's a total different conversation because it's a total different thing. It's not like you trying to. I'm not saying what they're trying to do, and I'm gonna tread lightly here because I don't want to seem disrespectful to what anybody is doing. But being on the internet and selling a lot of beats on the internet and working with a lot of unknown artists, you could be killing that, but I don't think that has anything to do with the super producer conversation. When we talking about super producers, we talking about like, is that me?
Yeah, that's you, cuz.
How disrespect. Hold on, man. Yo, stop calling me on Fridays. So I think I just think that's a different conversation though.
Right.
Yeah.
I think they're innovative. I think they're great entrepreneurs, but in the realm of super producers, they don't fit it. To me, they don't hit a lot of those categories that we, said earlier as far as like the hits and the innovation and stuff like that. The innovation was more like business wise and like getting themselves out there.
Right. Exactly.
And I don't mean this I mean this in the most positive way. They remind me of a Soulja Boy. You know what I'm saying? Because Soulja Boy was when it came to marketing and came to innovation, Soulja Boy, you know, I'm a huge Soulja Boy fan. Like people make fun of him, but I think he's like a genius, bro. And like, oh, thank you. Had to get right real quick.
Bartenders on deck. Cheers, sir. Cheers.
Salute, salute. But yeah, like Soulja Boy, marketing wise, he was like a genius, and you know, he figured out a way to get himself out there on the internet. And I kind of feel like with Johnny and all of them, it's kind of the same. They took their situations and they made the best out of it from the internet, and they marketed and branded themselves really well. And that's what I mean by the Soulja Boy thing. It's
more niche. By the way, you're talking about Soulja Boy from the USA because you know there's a Soulja Boy from Nigeria, right?
I do, which is very. Well, he got some slaps too.
Yeah,
but I'm taking good old Mississippi Soulja Boy.
I'll be there for you. Yeah. Hey, and he's also on 90 Day Fiance. Yeah, I've been into a lot of shit I shouldn't.
Yo, 90 Day Fiance is the greatest show ever, bro.
Bro, 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days, which is the one that's
that's the one, bro.
Slim. I'm on every Sunday, 8 p.m. Me and the missus, like,
bro. At first, I'm like, I'm not watching this. You know how they got all the marriage shows. Then you start seeing the finesse of like, yo, I'm trying to get this green card. I'm staying in this country,
bro.
Oh, this is great. Great
it
TV.
Is the best show ever. Whoa. If you ever feel like you might be a little off, maybe a little crazy, watch this show. You be like, nah, I'm all right. I'm cool.
Nah, that's real.
But anyway, let's see what else we got in this joint. Okay, cool to hear.
Bro, I gotta figure out how to use this BlueStacks with the scroll.
Oh yeah, it's different. I had to get off the stacks, but it's pretty cool. Simba got it. What up? Bless.
Young Simba, what up, bro? Bro, I've been cooking, bro. I got sent Simba. I cooked up with Simba.
Hey.
Me and Ponzu has been cooking.
Hey,
I cooked up with Young Chambers. I just gotta email them joints out. I've been out here. I've been working, bro.
Come on, man. Get it,
dog. Young Chambers has been bullying me, dog. First and foremost, I want to talk to you guys. I've been bullied. Chambers keeps taking memes of me, and he put me in a beat battle versus Cassidy.
Damn, is this a cry for versus?
Bro,
do you think you would win that one? Do you think?
Man, I need y'all. Man, bullying is not okay. Talk to Chambers. Tell him to stop bullying me. Even though the memes go off, I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna post the Cassidy one today.
Hey, do you think that you would win that beat battle?
Do I?
Well, yes. If you're selling the steak, but if you're selling the sizzle, I hate to tell you, bro, you lost because you're not willing to stand on a couch like Young Cassidy is.
Yeah, but them loud snares gonna make everybody's ears bleed, and I think I win by default.
That's a fact.
They gonna be like, I can't hear.
Is he still making beat making videos?
I hope so. I hope so.
Damn, that's a savior in these times for real. Hive Mind album drops tomorrow. Dope. He used it's called Enter the Dragon. He used the pack power level from Trizza, and he used those are the melodies, and the drums are from Reckless Drums from soundoracle.net.
Hey,
we collabed. Me
without even knowing.
That's right.
Yo, Hive, hit me tonight. I need to message you about. I'm gonna do a little blog or something about that. You know, I think that'd be cool. Showcase what he got going on.
Hey, fire. All right, cool. I want to get to these questions because I got another topic. Oh, I got a question for you. I asked you this question a while back, and I think you explained it, but I kind of forgot, so I'm going to ask it again. And I think that's the end of that message right there. All right.
It says easiest way for your average everyday producer to clear samples.
We talked about this before. Definitely, if it's with a major artist or even an independent artist, it's not on the producer to clear the sample. It's on the label or artist, mostly the label, to clear that sample. But if you somehow find yourself in a position where you have to clear a sample for whatever reason, I say go to the Ample samples. Those are my peoples, and they clear samples. Like that's what they do. That's why they named the Ample samples. Go hit them up, and they'll take care of you.
Light Flavor. We cannot click links in the chat. You are right now the equivalent to, do you want graphic designs and also the random women that's in the comments saying, "I'm so horny. You want to find out?" That's what you're doing right now. So don't be lame. Don't do that.
Yeah. We about to send you to the parking lot. You do that one more time.
Outside, cuz.
What do you guys think about Drake trying to create a new viral dance called the Tootsie Slide? The Tootsie Slide?
First of all, shout out to Tootsie. Tootsie is, I don't know if people know who he is. He's like a young kid. He's like the backup dancer for like Drake and stuff like that. He's like the kid that comes up with all the like viral dances.
Oh, that's fire.
So to be like 19 and have a Drake song named after you, it's pretty fire.
Yeah, that's fire.
I think it's smart. Drake is very calculated. One, he know them TikToks. Like Meg Thee Stallion, to me, that album was not nothing I will ever listen to like that. But that Savage Challenge made them plays go crazy, right?
Yeah.
And so I think people are realizing how like strong, TikTok is. So it's like, all right, cool. I'm gonna make a dance. It's gonna go ham on TikTok. And then y'all all gonna do my dance. And I'm winning while y'all in quarantine, bored.
But at what point though does it ever get back to being about the music? Because that's my thing. Like you could have, like, if you come out with some not trash music, but let's just say it's an underwhelming project, but you got 4 or 5 viral dances. Are you still successful at what you set out to do? And I guess it depends on what you tried to do.
Yeah. I mean, I think so because like I'm trying to think of a good artist, but I don't think people looking at like them Franchise Boys for having like a critically acclaimed album.
No, but but the song, people like the songs. It wasn't like they didn't like the song, but they had a fire dance.
Right.
That's my thing. Like if you hear the song and you're like, yo, the song is trash, but it's a fire dance to go with it. Is that a success? Seeing as how you put out an album, that's the main thing. This is all like auxiliary shit to your album. But if you only win in with the auxiliary shit and you didn't win at the main thing that this is about, did you really win?
No, that's real. That's
just my philosophical question.
Meta oracle.
Yeah, but I just don't. It kind of became like I was saying about Kanye. Like at a certain point, the antics were outweighing the actual music because the music was bad. When he put out them 4 joints, it was bad music. I don't care who you are; it was all bad, and the antics was way up. But he was still talked about. So I'm like, did he win? Because he put out 4 of the worst albums he ever produced in his life. But mad people was talking about it. So
no, that's real.
Yeah.
You don't care for the Drake song?
I don't even think I heard the song.
It's not bad.
For the record though, Drake has only put out like 2 songs I haven't liked. I'm a Drake fan.
Yeah. I don't think Drake can really do a bad song like that.
Nah, I'm a Hov fan and I'm a Drake fan. Those 2, it takes a lot for them to put something bad out for me. But what was that song with the Lauryn Hill sample? I didn't like that.
Oh yeah, I wasn't a fan of that.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. And I wasn't a fan of God's Plan, even though it was like his biggest one of his biggest song. I wasn't really a fan of that.
Get Busy show says Drake.
Facts. But other than that, man, Drake is killing, man. Them leaks that's been coming out, the old ones, the new ones, all that type of stuff, all fire.
Oh yeah. I think he's smart, man. I think to me, Drake is the most strategic artist I've ever seen. Like, if he does something, it's very planned and thought out, and you could tell they just sit in like group meetings, like how are we gonna drop this and figure out the rollout. So I think it might not be like what the clips I heard from that song. It's not a song I would be riding around bumping, but I feel like it's gonna go because the kids like it. It's like that 13 to like 19. That's their electric slide, bro. Like it's gonna be their joint. You know what I mean? So smart.
Salute to the kids because they got new dances all the time, and that's fun. That's fun because we might have got new dances once a year, twice a year, something like that. But it's like every week.
When I was, a little bit younger, I remember like Crank That Yank and like the Soulja Boy. They were like talking about how complicated those dances was. The older people. And now I'm looking at these kids like, bro, this is too many steps, bro. Like, what happened to the 2-step? What happened to the lean with it, rock with it? Can we get the simplified dances back? Like
the lean with it, rock with it was definitely made by people that was like, yo,
lazy.
I can't do no dances.
Lean back. That was it. Look, this is lean back right here. That's all you're doing.
Dance for me? Is there a dance called pull your hat down? Because I could do that. I got that in the back.
But now you gotta do an 8 count with these joints. You gotta look up a tutorial. You gotta learn in parts. Like, all right, I'm gonna learn part 1 today.
Bro, that's a fact. You gotta watch Tick and Top to get the whole dance. What up, Larry O, man? What's happening?
Larry O, what's popping, yo?
Yeah, I got a question for people in the chat, and this can just be a random question. If there's anybody out there who does not like Drake, I want to know why. I want to know what the thing is that makes you not rock with Drake. Because to me, he checks off all the boxes, bro. All of them.
Yeah.
Name a box. He checks it off.
I feel like if Jay-Z is Michael Jordan, Drake is definitely LeBron.
100%. I would have to agree with you.
I feel like it's, it's one of the things you gotta, even if you don't really care for his music, you gotta respect what this man done did.
The man gives you hit. He know how to make a hit. Hands down.
Them.
He got bars. He be rapping.
He be rapping.
The singing joints, come on, man. Chicks love
slapping.
it. Yeah, they all slap. Market him, slap. Numbers when they release dates, slap. Tours, slap. Production team, slap every time.
Consistent slaps, man. You can't ask for nothing better.
Yeah, no lose, bro. No lose. All right.
Oh man.
By the way, Get Busy Show. That's my cousin, man. What up, bro?
Oh, word. Shout out to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So
from the DMV?
Oh, you know he is. You know he is.
My brother.
He used to wear slouch socks. Yeah, you remember slouch socks.
DMV.
Slouch socks, bro. Damn, when D Nice was out, we were wearing slouch socks.
Damn.
Yeah. Drake was bad for 10 years as an underground rapper. Okay. He found his place in the industry. I don't know. I don't know, bro. All right. Anyway, I guess we can get back to that. So, another thing I kind of want to get into, bro, the versus joints.
Oh, bro. One, shout out to Tim and Swiss, bro.
Yes. They got big up.
Bro, I thought it was gonna be like one a week. They like, no, run it. Like we keeping y'all entertained, bro. This has been between them and Tory Lanez and Lil Boosie. They're like the saviors of Instagram Live.
Yeah, they're killing it. It's to the point now I'm starting to pick and choose the ones I watch though. Mm-hmm. Not because any of them aren't good, but I'm like, damn, I done lost a couple nights just like staring at my phone for 2, 3, 4 hours.
I ain't got 3 hours to dedicate.
I can't do this every day, but there's some good ones coming out. Tomorrow is Lil Jon versus T-Pain.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be fire. T-Pain got hits, but Lil Jon, bro, in my opinion, Lil Jon got hits.
I think
it's different.
I don't know if the matchup is even. Not as far as like who got the most hits, but I think like it's, in terms of like who they are and what they do. I don't know if the matchup is even. But
yeah, no, I agree.
It's still gonna be good. It's still gonna be hits like crazy. Mm-hmm. And then Sunday, whoa, everybody put on your running man shoes. Teddy Riley versus Babyface. Whoa.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be it's I feel like we joked about these battles at some point on the podcast, and then they done came true, and it's like, yeah, what kind of Twilight Zone shit is this?
That's a fact. Yeah, the Babyface versus Teddy Riley, bro, it's gonna be a lot of running man going on. I already know. And you talk about two people with hits. Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Hits. I mean,
who's your bet? Who you going for with Teddy and Babyface?
I'm gonna go with Ted. First of all, both of them got endless hits. I just think Ted is going to give me more of a variety than Babyface will. And Ted is going to have more of those, damn, that was my shit type of joint. Ted going to throw a rump shaker, and Babyface ain't got a rump shaker. You know what I'm saying?
Michael Jackson. I feel like Michael Jackson is like having 3 Beyonce records.
Yeah. 100%. Yep.
It's-
I think Teddy's gonna get out there and he's gonna really do his thing, bro.
And Teddy got the energy. Like Babyface, don't great hits. But his all are very mellow. It's very like I'm about to sip some wine and we about to eat a 5-course meal and chill out. Like that's Babyface.
Yeah,
Teddy is like, yo, I'm sweating and we just finished watching House Party and we about to do some dances.
Yeah, he dancing with the hammer shoes on. Babyface got the mood of the dude on the Wave product box. Just real laid back, always leans to the side just a little bit.
Someone said if Babyface play new music, Ted got to run for his money. I don't know if I want to hear new Babyface.
I don't want to hear no new Babyface. I'm good. I am good. I don't want to hear toddler face. I'm straight. Toddler face in the building.
Pre-K face.
Pre-K face. Nah, but my money's on Drake, but I know both of them got like a crazy amount of hits.
Yeah.
I like Drake a lot, but his recent stuff hasn't stuck for me. All right, smoking. Oh, we might be smoking on that, but all right.
Man, I feel like even since the last podcast, we missed a lot of those verses. Like, I feel like the last podcast I had brought up that Sean Garrett wanted to smoke with DJ Khaled. I got the call. He was like, "Yeah, I want to smoke with Khaled." Then the next day we found out he was going against Dream.
Yeah.
And to me, that was one of the most interesting battles I've seen.
Do you? Because we talked about this on the phone. Do you want to recap kind of what the Sean Garrett versus the Dream battle was like?
Bro. So like Sean is like my bro. Like that's like my big bro. I've known Sean for years. So I know what kind of person Sean is, right? I know what his vibe is. And Sean is what you saw on stream, that is Sean all the time. He's turned up when he want to be. He's like energetic, you know what I mean? Like he's a character. But Sean got hits, bro. Like the Dream got hits too. To me, hit for hit, that was a good battle. But Sean is a fool, bro. Sean was turned up, bro.
Hey, I don't know what was going on with him, but it was interesting. But I also think he had a plan.
Oh yeah, he was smart because at the beginning, to me, Dream was killing. He was. First of all, Dream playing golf at the beginning, bro. Now I was like, bro, that's foul, bro. Like you just gonna walk off. I feel like he had that plan too. Like, yeah, when he played joint, I'm gonna walk off. I'm gonna go hit a couple holes real quick, and then I'm gonna come back. And so that was like interesting. But I feel like what Dream, it's like when you play in spades and you gotta hold on to the big joker. You know what I mean? You gotta hold on to that too. You know what I mean? Just you never know when you need it, so you gotta hold on to it. I feel like he let his go a little bit too early, and Sean, after he got that pep talk, Sean was in there. Whoever talked, I feel like Swiss called him and talked to him. Bro, Sean killed. After that, Sean was killing, bro, like hits. And he still had so much left in the chamber, dog.
Yeah, it's mad stuff he did not play. I think he had a plan, regardless of what his state was. He had a plan. And I think that not only the Dream, but I think everybody watching, for the most part, kind of underestimated his catalog.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's just the way the Dream came out and he was just killing, and Sean seemed to be playing around. But then like this, by the time they came back on the second half, it's like he straightened up a little bit and then he started letting them bangers go, bro.
Sean didn't play Goodies. What else did he didn't play? It was a couple, right? I don't know if did he play the Mario and Gucci joint?
I don't think he did. Wait. No.
Bro, like all them records, bro. And then he played a record that I had no idea he wrote. Was it Air Force Ones? It was one of those like Jermaine Dupri, Nelly records. I was like, wait, I didn't even know you wrote this, dog.
Damn, I might have missed that one. Somebody said he punked out. Give Busy Show say he punked out in a battle. I'm meant to be talking about the Dream. Everybody said the Dream didn't want to come back.
Oh yeah, he didn't. So the stream ended and Sean was in the chat and Dream was like, yeah, man, like I'm done battling this dude. Like I was like, bro, like come on, man.
He did. Oh, Give Busy Show was talking about Drake. But since we're talking about the Dream, since we're talking about Dream and Sean now, Dream didn't come back. He was like, nah, I'm kind of good. Everybody wanted to see it now that Sean had got himself together, and Sean had a lot more to go, bro.
I feel like the Dream at the beginning was winning, like clearly, but Sean really made it. I feel like that was one of the closer ones, because even the Boy Wonder and Hit Boy, I didn't feel like that was that close. Like I feel like Boy Wonder had some good ones, but I mean Hit Boy had some good ones, but Boy Wonder had just his catalog is so crazy, bro.
Listen, that was disrespectful. His catalog was a disrespectful ass catalog. Mm-hmm. I mean, granted, it was a million Drake songs, but I mean, shit, they was hits. And in the words of Boy Wonder, I can't help that I did all of this, man. I can't help that I did this. I mean, bold man, what do you want from me? I did this,
bro.
Yeah, he killed it though. He killed it. So, Lil Jon, T-Pain, who you got?
I got Lil Jon by a landslide. And
Damn.
No offense, and I love T-Pain. Again, somebody else that I somewhat know, I've been around. But to me, if I'm thinking about Lil Jon, right? You got to consider ATL bass Lil Jon, So Def bass All Stars, right? So all of those records, right? Then the whole crunk era Lil Jon. Dog, what you gonna do when he play Bia Bia? What you gonna do when he play, you know what I mean? Get on my level.
Yeah. He's gonna play
He's gonna play Then you gotta think EDM Lil Jon, where he, turned down for what? Like, so you got 20 years of Lil Jon hits versus T-Pain's 2000, when he come out, like 4 or 5 to 10-ish.
See, yeah, T-Pain, he packed a lot into a reasonably short amount of time. But I don't know, it'll be interesting. I think I'll check in and check out of that joint, because I can't spend another night of 3 hours just looking at my phone like
your whole night.
Damn, man, it's just a lot. I'm running charges and I'm switching phones, and it's just too much. It's too much of a good thing.
Ace Needle said when Lil Jon drops, never scared, it's over. Bro, Lil Jon got the energy too. That's the thing I think people don't factor in. That energy thing makes a big, because I feel like with Boy Wonder and Hit Boy, Hit Boy has like a certain vibe. His a more
killer vibe.
He got turn up, but he got more like gangster, chilling kind of vibes. You know what I mean? And Boy Wonder, everything is like turned up a little bit.
Yeah.
And so even that made it, to me, it made a big difference between like what people gravitated to. It was like, dang, like I like this because it's more turned up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think the mask thing was a bad idea too.
Oh yeah, and I didn't like how his speakers were set.
Oh yeah, people telling them to turn the joints down.
Right.
Yeah, I really wish you would have listened to that. But I mean, nonetheless though, both of them had crazy hits. Both of them broke out mad Beyonce records. And I'm not mad about that. All right, I got you. So Nicholas Quirk says, yay. Let's see, boom. Oracle, you can watch the recaps on YouTube. They be 45 to 50 minutes and cut out the fat. That is dope. I think
that's fine.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I watched some of the. We didn't talk about the Manny Scott Storch joint.
Oh well, let's do Jonte Neo first, and then we'll get to.
I ain't gonna lie. I totally did not watch that on purpose.
Oh, see, I didn't watch it because I'm thinking that was gonna be not. I don't want to say boring. Because Jonte, I know what about Jonte, right? Like I know the hits that he has.
I wasn't in the mood for that type of music that night.
That's how I was, but I caught a little bit. But apparently, to me, everybody's saying that was the best one. That was one of the better ones.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Yeah, Jonte, man, just got classics. Like people were born to those records that Jonte made. Like he's got so many of those records of like Aaliyah stuff, bro. Like. What was the Tyrese record? Was it Sweet Lady? Did he do Sweet Lady? I feel like he did.
I don't remember. But
I feel like he did do Sweet Lady.
One of the super advantages he had is that he is not a well-known person in general. Unless you're in the industry. So just for people to be like, what? You did that? What? You did? Like every time it's like, what? You did that? That gives you a leg up versus when you out here and you play some. Or when people, this is what I hate. This is what I would hate if I was a super producer in these battles. People are always calling out your ace in the hole or your aces in the hole. as soon as you start. But play such and such. You know he just gonna play such and such, or it's over when he play. I'm like, yo, stop, stop calling it. So,
let him drop it.
Yeah, so when people don't know exactly what you did, they can't really call out your aces in the hole, and then you can just drop them, and everybody's like, "What?"
Right? Yeah.
Exactly.
Jonte. I mean, Neo got some hits too. And
facts.
And did you know that they did Benny Blanco versus Ryan Tedder?
I heard. I just heard about that 10 minutes before the show today,
bro.
Yeah,
and it was slaps. But it was much kinder. Everybody was like really nice.
Oh yeah, no, that's
and but they
kind of want to see a little shit talking.
Yeah, that's what made the Dream of Sean Garrett. It's like you could tell it was a little tension there. There was a little tension already there, so it just made
Sean tried to squash it a little bit. It's a Dream, you know, man, you kind of one and the same, kind of like Dream was not having it.
Dream said, "Absolutely not,
absolutely not." He definitely said that.
But it's so crazy. The Sean one to me was so great because nobody expected that comeback. Like I don't think most people, if you didn't know Sean and know about, I mean, him and Jonte to me are kind of similar. Of like people know them, but they don't know.
Yeah. Well, Sean is more known than Jonte, but I see where you're coming from. They are very similar. However, I want to get back to the Neo, the Neo joint. Who do you think won? I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna say Jonte. Yeah,
go ahead.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna say that. Even though shout out to Neo. Neo actually sang the hook on what I would consider my first major placement. Neo is on that. I got respect for Neo, but I just think knowing both of those guys' catalog, that Jonte probably won.
Like Jonte got records that "What Do You Do When They Like Come Over" by Aaliyah. How do you beat that, bro? Like you can't beat Mariah Carey, all them records. Like it's impossible to beat those records. They're so timeless. It's like, bro, you can't. Neo got great timeless records like Irreplaceable and all those, but I don't know if they hold a candle to it. Ain't what.
And the surprise factor, man. Like I said, the surprise factor of people not knowing what you did until you play it, and then it's something as great as an Aaliyah song, for instance. You can't beat that feeling, and you can't get that feeling once people know what you did already. It just won't happen again. So, I mean, just by the surprise factor alone, I'm willing to say that Jonte won.
And you know it's crazy. You were talking about somebody else, but you were saying it was like Gemini Man. I feel like Jonte and Neo is Gemini Man because if you think Jonte was an artist and he was a songwriter, most people don't remember Jonte had records out, singles and stuff. I remember him being an artist, but I feel like he was just one of the people that for some reason songwriting just took off more for him.
Yeah.
Same with Neo. I mean, people know Neo as an artist, but to me, his songwriting is what really got him to where he's at. And, you know, they're both kind of in the same lane. They both kind of make the same kind of vibe. So it's just like looking at a slightly older generation with, you know, the next generation up, you know, from that battling each other. So I thought it was dope.
Facts. Wait, real quick, because I don't want to stay on the battles forever.
Right.
But the battle that when we were talking about, I was like, it's like Gemini Man. That would be the battle that I want to see. That would be Polo the Don versus Mike Will.
Oh, that's what it was.
And that's the one I said that would be like the movie Gemini Man, because Mike Will is kind of like the second version of Polo the Don. You know what I mean? And I just it's like, yeah, it's just like the movie Gemini Man. And that would be a good battle. Yeah. That would be a damn good battle, actually.
That's real.
But one joint, there will be a good battle when you get into production groups. You know who people kind of don't want a lot of smoke with as far as a production group?
Who's that?
Trackmasters.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
Who would you put against Trackmasters? Not the Neptunes. I'm not the Neptune. Not the Neptunes.
I feel like the Neptunes is the only. I feel like the Neptunes in a battle situation, bro, are like they're like Thanos, bro. Like it's not gonna be fair. It's nobody. Like the only people that like they saying Kanye, but I still don't to be all the way 100. If it was Kanye versus the Neptunes, I'm putting my money on the Neptunes every time.
100%.
The only person that to me could get close is Tim.
Yep.
That's a battle. Neptunes and Tim, because they're about equal versatility and like.
Yeah. To to pick somebody that will have as many hits and can have the staying power, it would have to be somebody older. The Neptunes had like as many hits as like, oh, it would have to be like Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis versus the Neptunes or something like that. You know what I mean?
Smoking Aces says the Hitman versus Trackmasters.
I thought about that. No, actually, I was thinking Heatmakers versus Trackmasters. I was like, no, that's trash. Trackmasters gonna kill it. But the Hitman versus Trackmasters,
I'm not mad.
That is a great one.
I'm not.
Whoa! All right.
Trackmasters versus the Runners. Now I love the Runners, but Trackmasters. They got a run.
Yeah, the Runners would have to verse Cool and Dre.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a fair one.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a fair one.
But yeah, man, listen. That Trackmasters, people don't want to smoke with them for real.
Oh yeah, not at all.
They were calling for Kanye versus Neptunes last night. Nah, that's a wash, man. I mean, that's Neptune's gonna crush. They're gonna crush that, bro.
Neptune's got so much range, dog. Like, yeah, they could play SWV, Lose Your Heart to Super Thug to
could they also play
Jay-Z stuff?
Could they also play Rump Shakers?
They can play Rump Shaker, bro. Like, come on, dog.
Yeah. Oh, they play Super Thug. It's over. I'm throwing something. I'm throwing a chair. Bro. I'm throwing a chair in my own house.
What? Like, I just bought that. Oh, Get Busy Show says Dungeon Family verse. That's another one. Ooh. Nobody wanted to smoke with Dungeon Family, bro.
No, not at all.
Rico Way, you don't want no smoke with them, bro.
Not at all. They're gonna pull out a whole. It's not. Granted, it's gonna be 99% Outcast, but that's gonna be enough to crush a lot of people, bro. Damn, who could the Dungeon Family go against, bro?
I don't know, bro. Rico Way.
Wait, Dungeon Family versus Trackmasters. That's kind of a uneven matchup because it's kind of like not the same thing.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
Dungeon got the waterfalls and all them.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think too many people want that smoke.
Another one is Juicy J. I feel like nobody wants smoke. Juicy J got so many hits, bro. Like that's like a.
No, he can't do it. I was gonna say Juicy J versus David Banner, but no, that's over. Juicy J gonna win. David Banner got some hits, but I don't think David Banner got enough hits. But he got some hits that people didn't know. Yeah. No,
great career, but Juicy J, like you gotta think, Juicy J first hit was Slob on My Knob. He said he wrote that when he's like 17.
Yeah.
But bro, that's like crazy. Oh, shout out to young Greg Smith. Young Greg is in the building.
Smith, Greg, what up?
Gotta get you on the show, man. Greg has been like a big bro, OG. Taught me a lot about the game. From everything, publishing to management to everything. And then we got young Millie Beats in here too.
Shout out to Millie, man. What up, Millie? Millie checking in from across the pond. It's probably like O-Dog 30 where he at. You know what I'm saying?
Young Millie be playing stuff on Instagram. I'm like, bro, why are you so cold, bro?
Yeah, like Millie fire, bro. Millie is super fire, bro. It's hard out here for a pimp. Oh, yeah. Damn. Greg brought up a good point, though. Juicy J should have went against Manny. I think they should have had a better matchup for Manny. Somebody even said Zaytoven versus Manny. That would have been a better matchup than Scott versus Manny. Yeah.
So let's talk about the Scott versus Manny.
Mm-hmm.
It was a landslide to me. It wasn't even fair, bro. Like, it was like Scott stomped him. If this was a boxing match, this was Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder.
But who did not call that going in though? Who didn't know that was going to happen?
Because don't get me wrong, Manny got hits.
Mm-hmm.
I think the thing that he has kind of that Boy Wonderish thing but without having a lot more outside stuff. Boy Wonder had Rihanna records, Beyonce records. That kind of Manny has most of the records we know from him are all from the same people.
Yeah,
and so I feel like it kind of hurt him a little bit in the versatility.
Manny should have went against like Beats by the Pound or something like that.
I would like that. That'd be dope.
Yeah, I mean they kind of like the same region. They both very loyal to like one artist, one label, but had a few outside things. Manny versus Beats by the Pound would have been good.
Did you see? And then Manny had the skits, which was funny, but he had one that was like a low. I was like, "Come on, bro, don't do Scott like that, man." A little
too disrespectful.
Yeah, it was something about like Scott doing cocaine. I was like, "Oh, come on!" Everybody in the chat was like, "Low blow, low blow." Yeah. It was, but Scott, you think he got to Lose Your Mind with Eve, Gwen Stefani, Still Dre, Cry Me a River, like Let Me Love You, bro. He had so much where you just like, bro, like this ain't even fair, dog.
Oh, wait. We have a question, not to cut you off. We have a question. I think this is also brought to us by Smoking Aces. I'm going to paraphrase the question because for some reason my questions went down over here. Do you think that you should be able to play songs in a beat battle that you co-produced and did not 100% produce?
I think so, but it was a couple times where they were tricky, right? In the Dream versus Sean Garrett, right? He played Blame It on the Alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Which I thought, to me, shouldn't count. I thought that was a strike because as far as my understanding, right? I'm speaking off my knowledge. Dream didn't write that record. I know Nate Walker wrote it. I know Chris Henson produced it. And it was a few more writers on there. And they basically sampled a part of Dream's record.
Right. The that name part.
Yeah. So he's a writer in there, but he didn't write that record.
Yeah, they sampled his part and he kind of got credit because
but it's like 2 bars. So it's just like,
but you didn't work on that actual record.
Exactly. So I thought that was like weird. And then on the Jonte one, he played a Bryson Tiller where they sampled, was it a Mariah Carey record? I thought that, I mean, it was one of those ones that it's confusing. Like, and I feel like that one's more of an example because that record is based more off of the entire record, like the melody and all that stuff. So I could see where you get that from.
Yeah, but not like if they sampled something that you said from a record. You should.
I feel like you can't do that. Like, in those, I feel like those should be kind of stricken out.
But like, as far as like, if it's a producer battle, if you co-produce a beat, should you be allowed to play that?
Yeah, because if not, Tim can't play him. Cry Me a River, he couldn't play that. He couldn't play Tom. Well,
yep.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, he couldn't play.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Any of the Justin Timberlake stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's a bunch of these records. Even Swiss, like, dog, Swiss got co-producers on a lot of these records, bro. Like, so if you can't play the co-production joints, then that's half your catalog.
I think co-production joints should count.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not gonna lie. If I ever gotten to one of these, 90% of my shit is co-production because 90% of my credits are co-production. And also, if you are a producer, I don't know past what year, but there's a certain point in music production where almost every song is produced by multiple people.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The days are getting slimmer and slimmer and far and few between where one person produces a song.
Right.
Yeah, so I think co-production joints should count. But that was a good question though.
Yeah, I just feel like music is a collaboration. So it's like you gotta have multiple people on there. And if not, bro, you're gonna take half of people's catalog. Like, every producer that played something, if you took away the co-producers on there, they ain't
be out of there. Be out of there.
Oh, I think Instagram just cut off.
Yeah, the gram is off. Hold on, I'm gonna share this to the story. And
let me see what the YouTube talking, see if I missed anything.
Yeah, I meant to ask people to make sure they tune back in. I'm gonna hit this. Go ahead. I'm gonna hit this button real quick, but I had something that I wanted to say. I want to make sure I say this. Okay, I got you. All right, I'm about to go live right now.
Cool. See, working with a guitar player, Young Busco. I know Young Busco very well. That's my bro.
Matt.
When Busco moved into Atlanta, I tried to get him working, get him out here. That's my dog.
Yep. Smoking Aces is back. Fictionalized is back. Nicholas Quirk is back. Trizza is back.
Young Don Corleone, what up, man?
Let's connect with Young Trizza, shall we? Can we do that? Can we go live with Young Trizza out here?
Let's do it.
Yo, I want to do I think I want to do something this weekend too where I go live and like flip through samples and all that stuff like I used to do.
Oh, that'd be fire.
I said that last weekend, but I really want to do that this weekend. I think that'd be super dope. So if y'all down to see me go live and do a sample flip or just flipping through samples type session like I used to do, let me know. Spam some hearts, and I'll make that happen sometime this weekend. Young Realistic is in the building. Shout out to Realistic Productions.
Realistic to God.
Yes, sir. Everybody's in here. So also, man, so we talked about this last week, but we didn't do it. I just want to kind of make it simple so that people start doing it. I would like to start the UnQuantized challenge.
Ooh.
So here are the rules to the UnQuantized challenge.
Ooh.
You make a beat. First of all, you find out where the quantize is on your DAW and then don't use it. Basically, that's it. Just make a beat and don't quantize it. And at the least, just don't quantize the drums. There you go. If you're down to participate in the UnQuantized challenge, those are the rules. Don't quantize the whole beat, or at least don't quantize the drums, and use hashtag UnQuantized challenge.
Like it.
And if you're so inclined, use hashtag UnQuantized podcast. Give your boy some shine. If you're down to do that this weekend, spam the hearts. If you're down to make a beat where you don't use any quantize, spam those hearts.
Yeah, make sure you tag us so we can post them up.
Yeah, definitely tag us in them so we can let the world know what you up to out here. I think a lot of people will be really good at that. Yeah. All right, we got some hearts in here. So listen, y'all are the first people to know about it. I want to do a simple post about it, just like a text post about it. But yeah, just make a beat. Don't quantize the drums. Don't quantize the whole beat. Whatever you wish, and then hashtag UnQuantized challenge, and tag us in it.
It's lit.
And hashtag UnQuantized podcast if you want to give your boy some shine.
That's gonna be fire. And I guess this is like we got to start moving from, I don't want to say moving from Instagram, but I feel like
you're right.
The best for the podcast is going to be us, like people going to the YouTube, because we got, I must say 1.5. I still haven't confirmed the other one yet, so I'm just going to throw it in a half.
Okay.
But we got 2 big interviews coming up, but we can't do it on Instagram Live because just logistically, it just doesn't make sense.
Well, it's going to be 3 people involved, so yeah, we just can't do it.
Yeah, so it just, so we're gonna have to start doing more stuff focused on the YouTube channel. But I feel like it's better in a way because then we could do more kind of stuff. Like a lot of these interviews that we want to do, man, we could really like go crazy. Like the 2 that we got coming up are like fire, like super fire.
Man, listen, yeah, definitely. I got off the phone with one yesterday, and I was like, wow, that's gonna be a good one. Yeah, you can monetize YouTube, yeah, for sure. But yeah, I do think it's time, just because the show is growing and pushing people more towards YouTube will definitely be the wave. I would like to make Instagram like a accessory, like an auxiliary feed to this, and YouTube be the main feed.
And it's a little crispier, I feel like, on YouTube.
It is. It has more staying power. A lot of people don't even know that we're on YouTube, honestly. So I think that we should really push towards that.
The Zoom meeting format you did with Busy Works Beats was nice. Oh yeah. And see more stuff like that. Like, and we're gonna get Young Busy on soon.
Oh yeah. We about to just start killing them with the interviews. Because we were talking a little behind the scenes chat, and I think we have access because we have relationships with a lot of people. We have relationships with a lot of people in the industry that a lot of people just don't have these relationships, and we don't really utilize those relationships a lot. We just happen to know a lot of people because we've been around for a minute, and we just bump into people, and they just become the homies. Like the people that we have the interviews coming up with, we know them for years. Years.
And the crazy thing is we got like 5 more on deck of like, even the guy that was just in here, Greg Smith. Greg ran CSEC, which is, if you know ASCAP, you know BMI, CSEC is the 3rd one.
Yeah.
Greg also, brother, is like a world-renowned songwriter. Greg also used to manage, like countless producers. So, he would be a great person. But logistically, especially with this quarantine, only way we could do it is through YouTube. Yeah. So,
I think we could do it. And shout out to Greg. If you want to know how to hustle All you had to do was go places in Atlanta, and you will always see Greg there.
That's right.
And you like, damn, this dude is everywhere with a suit on, killing it.
Someone said Triz is holding in his cough. No, I'm not holding in no cough. No coronavirus.
No, don't. Are you out here Roni shaming? Don't
Yeah,
Roni shame.
don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby. I ain't got a cough.
I watched that movie the other day. I watched bad movies the other day. I guess I get in the movies at the end. I don't want to start talking about movies, but oh man, it's been some good movies.
It's just a little tequila kicking in. That's all. No coffees. No
that's what you sipping on?
Coffees.
Young tequila?
Yeah. Tequila
I'm out here with the JMO.
Hey.
That bottle that we never drank.
We done had the same bottle for
it's been months, bro. So wait, talk for a second. If you can, hate to throw you on the spot. I'm gonna look at some more of these questions that people submitted because we have some really good questions in here.
Okay, dope. I guess I could talk about the battles a little bit more. So, I just feel like, man, there was so many great ones. I want to know who you guys think should be some up and coming ones. I feel like now that if they doing Teddy Riley and Babyface, I feel like we gotta get Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis versus somebody.
Ooh, but are they willing to do it though?
I feel like with these older guys, you just gotta have somebody that's there that's gonna be on the help with the Instagram setup. Because I feel like that's the biggest enemy, bro, is the Instagram setup.
Like, hey, what's going on here? It's saying I don't see nobody.
Yeah, I feel like that's the biggest thing. But other than that, Neptunes versus Kanye. I mean, I just want to see it, but
yeah.
I feel like Metro versus Mike Will would be great.
That would be great.
I feel like Mike Will is one of the new guys that you don't want to battle either.
Yeah.
Like Mike Will got hits. Like Miley Cyrus to Ray Shrimmer. Like you don't want that smoke.
Here's a good question. Where's Rodney Jerkins at? Shout out to Rodney. I think Rodney Jerkins versus Brian Michael Cox will be amazing. I
put my money on B.
Oh, come on. That's the homie. And like I said, team. Shout out to Rodney. I know Rodney too, but yeah, I'm at to go with my guy B Cox, bro. Yeah, for sure. We're gonna always bet on B.
You see they was trying to do the gospel beefs? Like Ty Tribbett versus like Kurt Franklin.
Let's not do that.
Yeah, I'm cool on that.
Let's leave it, bro. Let's leave it out of the pews.
What if the country music?
Oh no. Let's get out the pool pit. Let's stay out of the CMT. Let's get out of all that.
Did you watch the French Montana versus Tory Lanez?
Hell no.
Yeah, that one I didn't even know it went on until afterwards. I was like, oh, it happened already?
Yeah, I was late on it. To me, that was probably more antics than and I didn't see any of it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, but I'm just imagining that was just a lot of shit talking. Yo, why do Diego and French Montana remind me of each other?
Oh, they do. They definitely do.
All right, I thought I was tripping. Shout out to Diego Ave, man.
Someone said Trizza versus Oracle. I don't know, man. I don't know if Oracle want to smoke. I got an Andy Milonakis record in the cut, bro. I don't know if he want that smoke.
You do got an Andy Mil. I got a weird record in the cut. I don't remember what it is though, but yeah, I don't know.
Some weird records, bro.
I don't know. Well, they said that the co-pros count, so I got some. I got some joints on deck.
I'm running it up, dog.
I got some joints on deck.
We said we're gonna. Me and Oracle's talking. We're gonna start doing like FL versus like Ableton, and we're just gonna start reading off. We're just gonna sit in the chat and read off features.
Read off features.
Like yeah, you got real time stretching though.
Did you see the part where he said complex beat mode and repitch though? Can't take him out right there.
What's the score?
Those be the best comments to me. Score. What's the score?
I just be feeling like people just be playing stuff. They ain't keeping track of no score.
Nah. You know who was keeping excellent score though? In the Sean Garrett versus the Dream battle? Cannon. Cannon. Oh, yeah. I was like Don Cannon for official scorekeeper. He was keeping very accurate scores. And every time somebody said score, my man had a score. But like real numbers.
Cannon.
Yeah, so shout out to him, man. And shout out to Rob Knox. Rob Knox is pretty good on the scores too.
Oh yeah. Knots versus Pharrell. I don't know.
Nah. That's just a VA thing that somebody's getting into. I don't know who said that,
Nas got slaps.
Ooh, now Knots versus Alchemist would be good. Ooh, now we talking.
That would be a good one.
Now we talking. Knots versus Alchemist. Ooh.
Even we could. I would throw Focus in there somewhere. Focus versus Alchemist or Focus versus Knots. I feel like that would be a good one.
Focus versus Knots would be good. There's somebody else for Focus though. I can't think. Like Focus versus, it would have to be like a homie of his, because it's not too. Focus is in a rare group of producers that they're in a different type of space. It will have to be like Focus versus like Mr. Porter or something like that. It would be like they just in all in that like shady, Interscopy, Dr. Dre type space.
Ooh, someone said Toomp. Toomp is another one, bro. That
Toomp versus Bink.
Ooh,
or that'd be the one.
You know, somebody who's a sneaky one is
Who?
Jazzy Faye.
Ah, Faye. We had somebody for Faye. We had
Jazzy Faye's a sneaky one though, because you think like, to me, when I think of Jazzy, I feel like most people think of the Sierra, the little zap, little upbeat. But then when you think of, he got them Jeezy Thug Motivation 101 joints, like he got Aaliyah records, bro. Like,
yeah,
Jazzy got some hits, bro.
On the low, Faye versus T-Pain, I would have liked to see that more than Faye versus T-Pain versus Lil Jon. I would like to see Faye versus T-Pain.
That's a good one.
Did we spend the whole
Faye's animated?
Did we spend the whole show talking about the verses?
I mean, it's good content.
It's kind of good. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
It's good content.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Damn, there's a lot of these I want to see, and I would only watch the. I'm still only watching the highlights, bro. I don't know. I can't spend another night spending 3 hours looking at my screen.
A-Rap versus Polo? No, that's not even the same league, bro. If you talking about hits, Polo is.
Bro, I think people got Polo fucked up.
Very
100%.
If we talking hits, bro, no. A-Rap, to me, and no disrespect to A-Rap, as what A-Rap does, he's a great producer. When we talking hits, A-Rap, I don't know any A-Rap hits that he's produced.
It would have to be one of them joints like people would say it and then you'd be like, oh, okay. But bro, Polo? I just think people. I think people just don't know. It's only because I worked with him for years, and I know, and I know that people don't know. He would just everything he played outside of like 5 records. People would be like, "I know you did that. I know you did that. I know you did that."
I don't even think Polo versus like Danger. I mean, and Danger got hits, but I don't even think that's a fair one.
No,
like, Polo got hits.
Polo he's okay. It's my nigga. So I'm it's not Tim, but it kind of is. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's that level of just less known than Tim. But yeah, nah, Polo. People got Polo messed up out here, bro. For sure.
Someone said A-Rap is a producer god. List me 5 A-Rap hits though. Hits.
Now you're talking.
If this is a hit for hit battle, list me 5 A-Rap hits. I'm not saying he's not finger drumming. I would put him against Jay Black. That would be a great one.
Oh, that would be really good.
That would be fire.
Yeah. I just think a lot of people don't want it with Polo, bro.
Oh no.
They don't know that they don't want it with Polo, but listen, other than being a homie and having worked with him, it's a reason why we talk about him a lot on this show. It's not just because he's the homie. Like, people just don't know.
Right. Yeah. Mount Rushmore, Polo has a solidified spot on my producer Mount Rushmore.
Yeah. But don't get it messed up. Danger versus somebody is needed because Danger got slaps.
No, that's facts. Said A-Rap is keeping soul alive. I'm not disagreeing, but again, name me 5 A-Rap hits.
Facts.
Can't do it.
Who's going against Missy? Nobody.
Oh yeah, Nobody won't smoke with Missy, bro.
Nobody. Shout out to Missy, homie. Actually, I have something to do for her as soon as the show is over. But shout out to Missy. Not just because it's the homie, but I ain't gotta explain it. It's nobody you putting against Missy. Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see what y'all gonna say, but nobody, bro.
Yeah, Missy catalog is so diverse. It's unfair, bro.
She's really in a lane of her own. The closest, I'm not gonna say the closest, but the first person off the mind that I would think Missy versus Esther, and it's still not even like close at
And
all.
Dean got a catalog. That's what's crazy.
Dean got a stupid catalog.
You put Dean against anybody else, it's like she's mopping them. But this one, not against Missy. No. So a lot of people are saying, are these beat battles or hit battles? Now, let me tell you the reason why you have to play hits, because of the audio quality. If we all were listening on big speakers and stuff, I feel like beat versus beat would work. Or if we all were hearing it the same way. But since we listening to it on the phone, if you hear it through the phone speakers, it's gonna be like, bro, like I don't know what this is. It's not, you're not gonna get the same interpretation of it. But if you hear the vocals and you familiar with it, it's a different kind of like you like, oh, I know what this is.
Yeah, 100%. And I think for the average consumer, like everybody in here, we are all very much into the music industry and all that type of stuff. So for us, we could go beat for beat and kind of judge. Mm-hmm. But for the average consumer that's watching, the hits are way more entertaining too. And since you're dealing with in these battles, people that all have hits, to satisfy everybody, you might as well just go with the hits. Now, Prentice raised a very good point. B. Cox got 36 number ones. His 20 will be all number ones. Nobody wants to smoke. Prentice got a good point.
That's mean. That's mean.
36 number. Come on, man. Even your daughter knows what's up.
Oh yeah, you hear her in there.
Man, she crying for whoever go against B. Cox.
Nah, every time, bro.
But that's a good point though. He got a very good point. Yeah. All right, man.
Let's see. Yeah. Missy versus Cher. Whoa.
Stop.
Cher gonna get washed.
That's a fact.
Q Beats versus Frank Dukes. That's
a good one.
That's a good one.
That is really good.
I'm not mad at that. I'm gonna go with Frank Dukes, but Q is dope.
Yeah, I'm more of a Frank Dukes type of fan, but yeah. All right. Well, here's a.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, well, here's a question posed by Smoking Aces. Will streaming performances become more prevalent after the quarantine?
You know what's weird, bro? I've been saying the streaming has gone down.
But wait, have you seen people doing streaming performances?
Oh, as far as like Alicia Keys playing on Facebook Live.
Oh, did that happen?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I guess that's the thing. I don't know if streaming performances will go up, but I do think during all this, more people are tapping into doing live things that weren't doing live things before, like as far as over the internet, and they're realizing that there may be an untapped market that they're now reaching into, or just a new level of creativity or ways that they can get certain creative things off that they weren't able to before. I do think that this whole live thing, like with the Zoom and going live constantly, I think that's going to have more staying power after all of this is over, because people are realizing like there's more things that they can do now. So I think, and I also think that this has been going on for so long that when we get back to normal will be a new normal, where certain things from the way that we're living now will just stick or become more prevalent. And I think going live and interacting with fans and doing things creatively differently over the internet, I think that's one of the things that is definitely going to stay. That was evident within the first week or 2 weeks of this. And what are we on now? Like week 3, 4, depending on where you at.
20 more to go.
I'm like in my mind, this is still the beginning. So at a certain point, we're going to kind of not forget what normal was, but it'll be hard to bounce back to normal. Like it's going to take you a minute to be like, yo, let's go out to a restaurant to eat.
Right.
Even if they say tomorrow, everything's good, you can go back to a restaurant. It's going to be like another 2 weeks before people are like, all right, I feel cool going back to this, back to a restaurant. So just as much as there'll be bad things that people will have a hard time getting back to, there will be things that came from this era that people will just cling to, and they'll add it to their repertoire to like either gain new fans as lead magnets or generate different streams of revenue. So I think we'll see more of this. Now, I don't know if the engagement won't be as high. because people will be out still.
Right.
So I'm hoping it won't fall once people see like, all right, well, the engagement isn't as high. But a lot of people being really creative right now, and I kind of hope it sticks around, man. Like this versus shit.
Oh man, this has been the greatest thing.
Amazing. Born out of this, tragedy you could call it, or tough time, but it's born out of this. I think this shit should keep going.
It's funny because I look at this Corona like self-driving cars. Like even when it is cleared up, I'm gonna let y'all figure that out for a second. I'm still gonna be in the crib for a little bit till y'all figure that out, and then give a little time, and then I'll jump in it. You know what I mean? If it makes sense after a while and the people done tested it and it worked out, all right, cool, I'll jump in then. But I'm not gonna be the first one back out in the streets like that. Y'all got your time, you know what I mean? So even when this clears up, it's still gonna be a little bit of time of people not skeptical about going back out, and so it's weird though, because it's kind of dope in a way that we're stuck in the house. I mean, it sucks, but like this Zoom content, before, I don't feel like Zoom content would have went off like that. Like to me, when I think of Zoom, I think of those old webinars where you're trying to learn how to do some web design stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? But now like people are getting creative. You start seeing stuff like this and people are more willing to like, all right, cool, I'm gonna listen to this.
Yeah. Zoom is FaceTime for the world.
That's facts.
That's really what it's FaceTime for the internet, not just iPhone. Yeah, but yeah, you're 100% right, man. Like this is gonna be the new shit. Zoom, I'm pretty sure their stock went up.
Oh, bro, booming.
Yeah, I know they could. What happened to Skype, bro?
Bro, they so trash.
Damn, Skype.
Skype is like Blockbuster. Like they ain't get with the times, and it just
Ugh, sorry, man. Sorry, Brian.
The economy after COVID, I have no idea, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know. I will say though, what did I say last week? Warren Buffett said, "When people are greedy, be fearful. When people are fearful, be greedy." It's a great time for entrepreneurs. It's a great time to be out here learning different ways to make money. It's also a great time to start on getting into those things that you always had in the back of your mind where you wanted to make money, but you're like, I don't have time to start that. Because most people have time now. Most people learn that their jobs are not essential right now.
Yeah, that's right.
Which may be trash, but in the meantime, it does give you a little time to do a couple things. Also, I want to point out an interesting point too. At this point, I'm just kind of going into a lot of different things.
Carol killed her husband.
Man, she definitely did. She definitely did. And she almost got killed herself. That's crazy. Oh yeah, we got to get to that too.
Yeah,
we definitely got to get to that. But shit, you made me forget.
My bad.
No.
I was trying to sneak it in.
No, you good. It was something about how us as entrepreneurs can do new things. I don't know. I'll think of it again later. But no. You good. Yeah, this is about to turn into just a regular phone call. But since you brought that up, bro, Carol did kill her husband. I fully believe that.
Bro, if y'all have it, look, Oracle, we was having a conversation. I'm like, bro, watch Tiger King. He's like, I'm about to watch something else. I'm like, bro, watch Tiger King, bro. And I kept hitting him about watching Tiger King. And he finally watched it. And I hope you were as impressed as I was by the most that was the most ratchet shit I've seen.
Bruh.
In Oklahoma. And it was so much going on. I was like, bro, this is the greatest show ever, bro.
Spam the hearts if you've seen Tiger King. I just want to see how many people saw it. And I'm not gonna spoil. I'm definitely not gonna spoil anything. I'm just gonna follow. Okay, so I don't see any hearts, but I know we're on a little delay. Yeah. However, that shit was crazy. Okay, bro, we got
so hearts coming in. It's so many plot twists. You be like, bro, wait.
Yeah, just go, because I was definitely going to watch Ozark season 3 because they snuck Ozark season 3 out there on me. I was like, oh, okay, I watched season 1 and 2. Mm-hmm. I'm into Ozark, but I had to watch Tiger King first. And you know me, I'm a binge watch. I'm a back-to-back binge watch. Pretty much stay up as long as I can and watch the whole thing. at the end of that, I didn't know how I felt about myself. It was just wild, bro.
Without spoiling, I was about to say Ozark. Without spoiling Tiger King, the dude they based Scarface off of is in the show.
Yes.
And he's the most normal guy out of everybody in there.
Facts.
He's the most one where I was like, all right, he's a real dude. Everybody else is insane, bro.
But yeah,
Good watch.
Smoker said that blank Carol Baskins. That's
She's the worst one.
Yeah. Carol was crazy. If you haven't watched Tiger King, if you're in the Ozark like me, I guess we get into our Netflix stuff to watch because people need stuff to watch, bro.
That's true.
Right now, people need stuff to watch, and I'm gonna take requests in a minute too because I need to know what else to watch. But I'm in the Ozark. If you haven't watched Ozark, watch seasons 1 and 2, and then you can get into season 3. Ozark is pretty cool. Also, if you have Hulu and you haven't ever watched Snowfall, watch Snowfall.
Oh yeah, they need to come out with that new season.
Yeah, Snowfall is kind of old, but if you never saw it, watch that. Also, I don't know if people know, a lot of movies that were like out or set to be out in the movies are now on Amazon Prime. So if you have Amazon Prime, you can watch a couple movies that were like out in the movies. So the other night at like 2-3 in the morning, I rented The Invisible Man for $19.99 from Amazon Prime. So it was similar to going to the movies, maybe a little bit.
How was that?
I watched it. I loved it. I thought the movie was dope, bro. Yeah, the movie was dope. It was super suspenseful. It's a great thriller. I'm into shit like that, so I thought it was dope, man. I definitely watched The Invisible Man, and I had it for 48 hours, so I watched it twice.
Okay.
Can't do that with the movies.
That is facts.
Yeah,
it's crazy how
can't go to the movies at 3 in the morning.
This is gonna change your business like all together, bro. Like, it's like, bro, I could go to the movie theater, or I could be at the crib and eat whatever I want,
bro.
At
At 3 in the morning, you can't go to the movies at 3 in the morning.
That's facts.
Yeah,
you ain't gotta sneak no hand in there. You know what I mean? I got the hand in the crib.
There you go.
Myself.
Oh, Kazod said, "What about Mindhunters on Netflix?" Mindhunters was good. Did you ever see that joint?
I didn't.
It's wild. It's wild, but it's good. I watched the whole thing. I think it was 1 or 2 seasons. I definitely watched every single episode, and I heard they're not coming back again. I'm really upset. It was really good.
Yeah, I got to watch. After Tiger King, I was just like, I like stuff like that. Ozark. My issue with Ozark and stuff like that is that a lot of those shows have slow episodes to build character, and then I start doing something else.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, and I just started losing interest, and then I don't get to the good episodes, and then I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I happened to get caught up on Ozark. It was pretty good though. And season 3, I'm not gonna lie, I started watching, but I was doing stuff at the same time, and that messed me up. After I either got to stop doing stuff or stop watching it because I'm lost already. Narcos Mexico. First of all, A.O. Kelly, Narcos is dope. I have a problem with subtitles because sometimes I like to do stuff while I watch certain shows, and I like to just listen. I'm more of a auditory person and not so much a visual person, so I can listen to something and get it.
Right.
But when you throw subtitles in the mix, that's why I never watch Parasite.
Oh, it's good though.
Parasite I know. Is good. That's the thing. I know it's good, but I'm not reading the whole movie. I can't. I can't look at the TV that long. That's crazy. But I know
someone
it's cool.
says, "I'm Indian and dark. Can I say the N word in my song?"
Hey man, go
country.
for it.
You can say whatever you want, but just how someone responds to whatever you say, that's on them. So if you get punched in the face with somebody not feeling it, come with the territory, bro.
Freedom of speech is guaranteed, and reaction and reflex time is a necessity. Take that.
Good luck with that one. You know what I mean? I'm not the N-word police. You know what I mean? But
I think you'll be cool though. I'm not gonna lie. I think you'll get the little confused face, but no one's gonna throw anything at you. But don't take my word for it. Still work on them ducking skills. Get them knees together.
Yeah. Make sure you bob weave. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Get your Floyd Mayweather on, cause
learn how to fall.
Cover. Always keep your hands up. You know what I mean?
Put your back against the wall. They can't
I
hit
think-
you from behind.
I mean, J-Lo got it off, but you know.
Hey, she did. Yo, by the way,
J-Lo.
people that gave the advice, it's still, I guess it's still good advice when you're getting jumped, keep your back against the wall.
Mhm.
That is true. However, watch out for them jabs. Because guess what? Guess what your head is 6 inches away from? The wall.
That's right.
I learned that growing up. Watch out for that. Because
Fiction
they'll hit you, you'll hit the wall, and then you'll hit the floor.
Fiction Line says, have you heard about Dave? Yo, Dave is great.
Dave is great. However, there are only 4 episodes. I think they're about to release a 5th episode if they didn't already.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it's only 4 episodes. It's one of the greatest shows I've ever watched. In case you don't know, Dave is a sitcom, I guess you would call it, featuring Little Dicky. I don't know if you know about the rapper Little Dicky. Funny as I don't know what. And also one of the best rappers out. Right now. Little Dicky is crazy and funny. He's a Weird Al Yankovic of rap. But anyway, it's 4 episodes of Dave. Great show, great cast. I just wish there was more. I wish there was like 5 seasons of that.
Dave to me is like if Atlanta with Childish Gambino and Reno 911 had a baby.
Ooh,
It's like that's to me what Dave is. You know what I mean?
Damn, if I ever needed an air horn for any statement, that would be it. God damn, you killed that one. That is what Dave is. Shit.
Yeah,
What?
No, I was just saying like his music videos are fire. So I knew the show was gonna be great. And then I feel like low-key we could claim Lil Dicky as a DMV person. He's not from the DMV, but he went to school in the DMV.
That counts. Where you go? Somewhere in Virginia?
He went to RVA.
Oh, good shit.
Yeah.
All right, so listen. Now what I need, I guess what we need from y'all as I read these comments is suggestions for what to watch on Netflix or Hulu or Amazon Prime. Like right now. Now. Who said, Fiction Live said that. I feel that's something that Fiction Live would be into. It's a great show.
Triz is the man. No, I appreciate it. I don't even know what I did, but
no, you are. You are. I ain't gonna lie. You are.
Let's see. High Fidelity 2.
Okay. I got a pen and some paper right here. Because I asked for these before.
Have you seen High Maintenance?
Nah, what's that?
Oh man, it's a great show. It's like really short episodes. They're like webisodes, and it's about a guy being a drug dealer of some sorts. He basically like delivers to like different people on a bike. But it's kind of like, you ever seen those like rom-com kind of shows where it's like each episode is completely different. The cast is totally different.
Yeah.
Episodes like adventure. It's like that about a dude selling weed.
I'm on it. I'm on it. We too poor. We don't listen to rich rappers. I don't know what you're referring to. Read the subtitles for Crouching Tiger. Read the subtitles for Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I did read those subtitles, and that was the end of my days of reading subtitles in movies.
I'm telling you, man, Parasite is good though. You'll like it.
I believe it. Somebody said All American. I have to check that out. I gotta check that out.
Let's see. Oracle, a throwback sci-fi fiction is Fringe. Did you watch Fringe? It seemed like some of you would watch.
Okay. I take all my recommendations from Trezor. So, 100 Humans. Definitely. I've been watching 100 Humans. 100 Humans is dope. You ever watch what's that shit? Brain Games?
No.
Well, it's 100 Humans is a thing where they get all of these random people and they do different experiments, not crazy experiments, but different experiments on them. And they basically, out of 100 people, what percentage of people will XYZ? It is a great show. Yeah, 100 Humans is great. I've been on that. I think I watched the first 4 episodes. Shout out to Realm Fugue. My bad. Yeah, that's a great recommendation. I forgot all about that.
Young One Beats got a few of them. He said Self-Made, American Son, and then Queen of the South. Okay. Watch Shot Callers, dope movie. Okay. Or are you making a list? I'm just gonna
Dog, you see me writing this down. American what? American who?
American Son,
American
Self-Made, and Queen of the South.
I got Self-Made, Queen of the South. I gotta get that. Whew, this is what I need. I'm telling you, this weekend. As soon as I do this stuff for Missy, I'm getting into one of these shows, bro.
Oh, Oracle. I'm guessing. Or you've seen Stranger Things, haven't you?
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I didn't watch the
Oracle's
latest.
bag.
Yeah, I didn't watch the latest episode though. Westworld. You got to pay attention though. I tried Westworld when it first started, and it didn't hold my attention. And it didn't hold my attention because I was trying to do other things while it was on, and I think that was my bad. I may try to go back to it one day.
Yeah, that's the same with me. I'm like, bro, this is too much detail that I have to pay attention to at the very beginning.
Wait, so Boots and Cats and said new Joe Rogan podcast with Weinstein. What?
Boots is also the same person that asks about the N-word, so I don't know how much.
Yeah, that's not popping. That's definitely
which Weinstein you talking about? Not the Rona in jail Weinstein.
Right. Peaky Blinders. I started watching that. I didn't finish it, but I went to the movies a month ago to see a movie that was like Peaky Blinders. It was, I forgot the name of that shit already, bro. But it was a lot of good day, chap, Mike, blah 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 blah. But it was a dope action movie. I can't even remember what it was. We need Free Ray Ricky on Sound Oracle. No, you don't.
Yeah, I think Boots and Cats is just
you gotta
figure yourself out.
Yeah, you out here. Yeah, we gonna leave you. French, blah 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 blah. Let me see. Gamora. Somebody was talking about that joint. I think Maul was talking about that show. I'm starting a serious list. I don't know if y'all see me over here like really writing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take your list, bro.
Yeah. Definitely All American Realistic says that show is really good. Oh, also, you know who is being missed right now, bro?
Who is that?
Barbers and hairstylists.
Bro,
man, shout out to all my barbers and hairstylists.
Bro, I'm out here, Scruff McGruff, Chicago, Illinois, 60652, and that's all.
Man,
it's so sad I remember that commercial.
Yeah, you crazy for that. But I'm not gonna lie, everybody out here looking crazy. Did you see some people are looking crazy, but a lot of people are just showing how they look naturally without a lot. Did you see Diddy?
Bro, he looked like a whole different person. I'm like, what happened? Kevin Hart?
All the whole side of his head is gray. The whole beard is gray. I didn't see Kevin Hart though, but I imagine like a lot of people out here looking like that. I almost rock my quarantine beard on the show, but I did. This is the third week I've cut it off.
I just said I'm not gonna touch. I always see people like learn how to cut their own hair, and I regret not doing that now.
Yeah, nah, I'm good.
This ain't the time for me to learn because I'm just gonna I'm gonna be out here looking like Rick Rubin. That's my goal.
No, I don't know. I was inspired by Diddy. I might let my quarantine beard go next week.
Prentice said Diddy looking like the coolest granddad. Yeah,
he was. He was.
Take that.
Dog, my quarantine beard though, I'm not gonna lie, because I started getting gray hair when I was like 24.
Mm-hmm.
My quarantine beard is like 25% salt, 75% pepper. Yeah, 80 to 75% pepper. So I might rock it next time. My wife loved my beard, but I cut that joint off every time before the show. So I might rock it next week.
This make me feel better because I got, the grades are starting to come in. I got a couple in the beard. I've got a couple in the hair. They wanted to, and I'd be wanting to pick them out, but then it's like,
Don't pick them out, bro. Don't pick them out. They'll come back stronger. Them bitches will get silver on you way fast.
Yeah, so I'm just,
Yeah. Somebody said, girl, yeah. I just cut it off. That joint, I got a real nice streak of gray right here, and then it's like pepper throughout.
Everybody about to look like we back in the 70s. Like, I'm sure if I take off this hat, I got a whole afro under here. Bro, I'm looking like the dude from the NBA Jams.
Yep. All right, man. Hold on. People trying to egg it on now. Salt and pepper, awesome look. All right, fictionalized. We see somebody said grow it, embrace them. I don't know. I think next week I might show up with the quarantine beard. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I did not enjoy cutting that shit off this morning. I had to go through 2 razors to cut that shit off.
I feel like you ever see them like them future memes where it's like he's like talking about his relationship. Yeah, I feel like that's how people about to be talking to their barbers. Like, yo, I really didn't appreciate all.
Hey man,
I didn't appreciate you like I should, bro.
Like,
I never saw that other barber that one time, man.
I was about to call my barber today. Like, yo, look. I know you ain't really trying to see me right now. I know that. But I just want to let you know that whenever you're ready, whenever you back, I'm there. I am there 100%. Just give me the time and I'm there. There it is.
I'm about to call my barber and just ask him to coach me through FaceTime. Like, all right, just guide me, dog.
Yo,
steer me in the right direction.
At least you don't look weird without a beard. I appreciate that. That is true. A lot of people, because I've had a goatee or a beard most of my life until I started getting grays. Triz, I don't think you ever saw me with a beard. Well, you might have seen me with a beard. I don't know.
You grow a beard in like a day. You one of them people, like
yeah. I have a beard. My beard will be back like at least a 5 o'clock shadow or deeper by tomorrow morning when I wake up.
Yeah, I hate you.
But
this is 2 years of beard.
But some people look weird. Some people look weird without a beard. I don't look weird without a beard, but I look hella weird without a mustache. Oh man, listen. I don't know if you can say penis without getting demonetized, but some people look like a penis without a mustache, and I'm one of those people.
I saw this meme, and the dude had like a full, like he had the Rick Ross beard, and he cut it, and he said he went from Eddie Winslow to Carl Winslow. I was weak, bro. He definitely looked like an undercover cop, though. So
damn, son.
I was like, yo, I'm about to dread my hair up something. I might as well.
Dog, I think my next move is the baldy. I'm gonna go.
Really? You gonna go all the way?
I think I could rock a bald head. I mean, I'm a dark skinned dude with a little size on me. I could rock a bald head.
Mm.
If you dark skinned, you got a fairly round face or round head, and you got a little size on you. You a prime candidate for a bald head.
Damn, Sam.
Yeah, I'm good. I already know. That's my scapegoat.
Yeah, I'm holding on. My hairline is about to be like Paul George. My joint is creeping up here.
Oh shit! Your joint coming down,
bro. My joint is doing the opposite.
Yeah, you got the Albie short that goes into the hairline,
bro. I'm about to get that. What's the dude off Good Times? He had the little peak.
Oh, Booker had the peak.
No, the young one was it Michael?
Oh, JJ. Oh, Michael.
Yeah. Michael. What else peak?
Boy is a white racist word, mama. Famous Michael quote right there.
Let's see. Trizza, are you DJing on live stream again? I can.
I think you should, bro.
I probably should. What kind of, I just like playing what I want to hear. So a lot of times I'll be playing like house remixes and a lot of those edits and stuff. I'll either touch the edits or, I've re-edited and did different stuff. So I might
do that, bro.
Ooh, I might play some Baltimore club, Jersey club.
Ooh, hold on. I something about. First of all, somebody said start crying in front of the barber. 100%. I definitely would.
Oh, I've already cried.
Yeah.
I really miss you, barber.
Speaking of Baltimore club, a man gotta have a mustache. Yeah, I agree. Did you see the video? By the way, we're getting no good Instagram clips from this episode. I just want to point that out. We didn't talk about anything.
No, it's cool.
However, did you see the clip from the dudes in Baltimore when they tried to enforce the first curfew?
Oh my God. That was so funny.
Bruh, if there was ever anything that gave me the read up energy of I am so happy I don't live in Baltimore anymore,
Bruh.
It was that clip. For those of y'all that didn't see it, it's a group of dudes from Baltimore walking down the street dressed in true Baltimore fashion, talking about they gave us a curfew, man. We don't care about a curfew. We don't care about no curfew. Curfew. And the dude in the back's like, Avenue. Yo, Baltimore got the weirdest accent.
I don't know how that accent came about, bro.
Yo, dog. I don't know. Curfew. But I love Baltimore because a lot of who I am is because of what I went through when I lived there. However, watching that video, I'm like, very happy I don't live there anymore.
See, for me, Baltimore, because all my family, like most of my family are from there, but I lived in Southern Virginia. So it was like, I got it, but I didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? I always just be looking like, oh, wow.
Baltimore is
a lot of craziness going.
People think it's Maryland. No, it's not Maryland.
Oh, yeah.
No, my wife is from Maryland. Baltimore is a different place entirely, bro.
I believe it.
I lived there for 12, 13 years. I went to college in Baltimore. Baltimore is a different planet, bro. Yeah. So shout out to Baltimore, and I hope they got y'all in the house for the curfew.
Hold on, somebody had a production question. See, question: if I copyright a beat and monitoring it, if someone wants to jump on it, can I let someone on it, or do I have to copyright with a split for that person? I feel like okay. That was a lot.
All right, you want to take this or should I start?
Yo, go ahead.
All right, so I feel like you're talking about two different things. If you made the beat, then you can copyright the beat. That's the beat. Now, if you want to do something with that's the song. That's the writer's credit. Those are two totally different things. But saying all that to say, if you have the beat and you made the beat, you can copyright the beat. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you don't have to do that separate. The beat is a separate copyright, and then the song is a separate copyright. You can do it that way. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You don't have to go back and amend and do all that.
Yeah.
We'll see. I second that idea about Trizza making a mixtape. You know what's crazy, man? The homie Ponzu has been hitting me, bro. Like, yo, and teaching me kind of the ways of like, putting out my own music. Now that I've been cooking up, it's probably, if I'm gonna do it, this is the time. If you can get a Trizza project, it's probably gonna happen because of this quarantine.
Hey, any way we can get it, bro. Any way we can get it.
Have you been cooking up?
I've been saying I want to cook up, but I'm not gonna lie to you, every 4 hours my phone rings or somebody texts me asking me to do something. So I've really just been doing stuff for people.
Right.
But I said this weekend I really want to cook up, and I do. That's why I want to go live and just, I flip through stuff and like, oh, what y'all like about this, and then I take that stuff and then I cook up with it. At least I know if I go live and I get people to vote on certain things, I'll be locked into certain things, and then I'm more inclined to cook up for the rest of the weekend. But I really want to cook up. It's just every day I'm like, I'm gonna cook up, and then somebody hit me like, what's whatever, and I'm like, damn, that's a day right there.
Man, you should, man. I think man, send me that loop pack too. Them loops you've been sending out, you know what I mean? Just hit the BCC, you know what I mean?
BCC.
Put that young email in there, you know what I mean?
Got you. But I was going through some samples the other day, and I was like, damn, these are kind of crazy. I've never used this before. I think I want to do that.
Bro, you got some stuff in there.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So either tonight or tomorrow, I want to just go live and just flip through some shit, kind of get inspired, and then rock out.
Yeah, I'm going ham. I go through these moves where it's like I don't want to make nothing, and then it's like I want to make like 8 beats a day.
Damn.
And that, like, all last night, bro, I was just making melodies. Yes, the day before that, I made like 6 beats. Yesterday, I think I made 4. Me and Diego made like 2 or 3. Me and Ponzu made 2 or 3, bro. I've been going, bro.
I am so grape jelly right now. Grape jelly.
But see, my other real life responsibilities are kind of going down the drain. So it's like, it's a give and take. But I mean, the good thing is I can't really Airbnb right now. I can't really, all the other stuff is a little slow right now because
I wanted to ask you about the Airbnb. Well, first of all, Nicholas Quirk, I've learned so much from your mind, Oracle. I appreciate you, bro. So the B&B, I don't know if you want to talk about it later. We can talk about it later. But it's an interesting space right now.
You know, it's crazy. We're still getting bookings, but we're on lockdown, so I don't know how that works.
That's the thing. Like, yeah, we still getting
bookings
too.
Yeah,
it's somebody in there right now.
Yeah, same here.
Slim, somebody tried to have a party in there the other night, though.
Oh, I remember you told me about it.
Yeah, I was like, for real, cuz you're gonna have a party in the midst of everything that's going on. Listen, not only did homie try to have a party, first of all, he flew in from out of town.
Oh God.
That was wrong. And then invited people over. I'm like, bro, you've been to 2 airports.
Right.
So you know you got it, and you're inviting people over, and they all showing up with liquor and shit. So you know it's a party, right?
Weakened immune system.
Somebody showed up with a case of Corona, son.
I
was like, listen to the phrase, a case of Corona. You showed up with a case of Corona, and everybody, I'm sure, left with, in different terms, a case of Corona.
Damn.
Yeah, and we had to shut it down early because ain't no parties.
Oh, you gotta get them out of there.
Yeah, you gotta get your peoples out of there, bro.
Yeah, I think I still got you beat. You know, I checked my Ring camera the other day, and a girl was doing, I don't know what she was filming, but she was in lingerie, walking through the hallway of our with a big camera. I don't know if she was getting the OnlyFans popping. I don't know if she was like, I don't know what she was doing, bro. But
getting the OnlyFans up. She wanted to talk about a video game,
bro. Yeah. I got an arcade in the B&B. You know what I mean? We doing it big out here.
Hey man. Oh, that Plus joint that you was telling me about. They finally hit us up about it too.
Oh, word.
Yeah, today.
I don't know if I'm gonna do it until
this whole shit is over. Right?
Yeah, because you got to invest a little bit in there.
Yeah, I can dig it.
If it makes sense.
Yeah, we just hit Superhost today too.
Oh no! Hey,
yeah, so shout out to you. I know you've been Superhost status for a minute. You know what I mean? Yeah, we just hit Superhost today. So in the midst of the Roni hitting Superhost, but yeah, we got somebody in there now, and they're leaving out. I guess somebody will probably book before they dip out. But it's just weird. I think it's because a lot of people just don't like where they live, or they got a lot of people there, or they got a significant other and they live with their mama and they got kids. And they're like, mama, watch the kids. Me and the boyfriend or the girlfriend going to hit an Airbnb so we can do what we got to do type deal.
Yoga chase.
Hey, Slim, I've been yoga chasing my dreams all week. Once again, reference last week's episode. If you don't know what a yoga chase is, you need to Google yoga chase and
step your game up.
Step your game up. Yoga chase. Get you some CHAISE yoga chase. Get you some straight up.
Let's see. Mr. Mac says, is it possible to get a song arrangement lessons from you? Yes, sir. From either me or Oracle, you could go to either theproducerkit.com or you could go to soundoracle.net. We have a consultation joint. You can book a consultation. Man, I would love to do more consultations. I'm at the crib right now, guys. If y'all want consultations, 100%. This is the time to do it. I got time. Today I got time, cuz.
Yeah.
So yeah. I might even send out an email about it.
Yeah, I thought about that too. It's a lot of stuff is going on. Like with the course. Shout out to the course is going ham. We released this course at what is proven to be the right time. A lot of people copying the art of beat mixing. Me and Realistic put it together. Dope course about how to mix your beats for producers, by producers, about using what you already have to make dope beat mixes. But anyway, I do want to find time in the midst of all this to send out an email about consultations.
And remind me to show you. I fixed the whatchamacallit.
Oh,
I
love the whatchamacallit.
Yeah, the schedule.
Oh, that's right. You talked about that last week. I definitely got to find out what that is because I need that before any of this kicks off.
Yeah, I switch apps, but it's way better. So yeah,
got you. Can I get some song arrangement? Oh, that's what you read. Yeah.
Let's see. In dance hall, you have 10 dudes on one rhythm. You gotta say it. I try to say it like them.
Rhythm.
Rhythm. My accent is terrible. Please don't be offended. This will be like I own a sample and 10 people using it 10 different songs. Can I split with each so everyone gets paid? Wait. I'm just trying to make sure I understand. 10 dudes, one rhythm. This would be like I own a sample and 10 people using it for 10 different songs. Can I split with each person so everyone gets paid?
I still think you are confusing two different parts of the song. You as the producer made the beat for all of those different songs, but you on all of those different songs, even though they're the same beat, are a writer on 10 or however many different songs. And that's something that you split with each of those people individually. I mean, I don't want to diagnose the whole thing without having all of it, but I think that's what you're saying.
Hey, Izzy Lemon says, yo, coming from Baltimore, you are super inspiring, Oracle.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Young Trizza spent his time up in Baltimore too. That's crazy how we both are from Virginia, spent time in Baltimore, and now live in Atlanta.
That's very true.
Didn't know each other until the Atlanta portion.
Yeah, I'm like DMV adjacent because for some reason my part of Virginia, they don't even count it in the DMV, even though it's DC, Maryland, Virginia.
Virginia counts, man. Out of all the DMV, Virginia is the most elusive part because they only count Northern Virginia. I happen to be from Northern Virginia, but like, Virginia is the biggest part of any of that. And Virginia is pretty. It's a 4-hour drive, if I'm not mistaken, 4 or 5 hour drive from the top of Virginia, where I'm from, down through the bottom of Virginia, where I think like Danville and all that.
That's why, bro. I literally, my brother lives in Danville now, and I grew up 45 minutes away from Danville.
See, yeah, my cousin's father is from Danville, and I think that's the furthest I could trace anybody I know in Virginia before we hit, South Carolina. But Danville is pretty much at the bottom, so that's around where you are.
Danville is damn near North Carolina. Like you hit the road.
Facts. You probably closer to North Carolina. You definitely closer to North Carolina than you are to Alexandria, where I'm from.
Oh yeah, we used to go to North Carolina like every other week, dog. Just because.
That's quick. Yeah. Whereas where I'm from is 4 hours away from Danville.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Trizza, do you have an email list? Yo, go to theproducerkit.com. Either you sign up with the little spinner wheel, or it's a little notification thing at the bottom that says join the mailing list. Yeah, and join that. I actually got a free pack that's coming. Been working on that. We got the UnQuantized challenge dropping.
Yes, sir.
So a lot of dope stuff coming to the mailing list. So if you're on the mailing list, you get all that, and it'll be dope. Yeah. Join.
Oh man! Also, wait, you said the free pack coming. I forgot to mention the last 2 weeks. I guess I'm a little late at the fact. Hit up Somatics, man. Cop that Hearts sample pack. I'm one of the producers on there. It's like 30 or a million. I don't know how many producers. Just doing a charity sample pack, but I got a couple. I got a folder on Hearts, so check it out.
Yeah, check that out. And it's for a good cause, right?
Yeah. It's for a good cause, for UNICEF and COVID-19 and all that good stuff.
Oh, I made a video about this, but for some reason they won't let me post it. If you have placements and you're affected by the corona stuff, the Grammy Academy is giving out like a relief fund. So I think you have to have either proven 5 years experience in the music business or 6 major releases. But if you have either or, you qualify, and they're giving out money to kind of help musicians through this whole time. So for some reason, Instagram won't let me publish it, but I was trying to get that info out because I thought it would help somebody. Hopefully, everybody's doing good. But if somebody needed it, what I mean? That's one of the things that I might.
Yeah, I think I would. I technically qualify for that.
Help me! I got 6 releases.
Facts. Now I will say this much. What I was thinking about, and I think I talked to you about this the other day. We are fortunate, and I don't want to neglect that. We are fortunate. Oh man, damn, we lost the brand. Hold on. I think we can go back for like 5 more minutes if you like.
Cool. Yeah, let's do it. Can't cut off the GMs.
That's a fact. I was about to talk about how fortunate I was. YouTube, we still here. Wait for people to come back. And I'll finish up the statement.
My keyboard is right here. So this whole podcast, I'm like doing my scales.
Oh, that's fire. That's super fire. Oh, we're gonna wait for a few more people to get back. I guess I'll wait for this joint to hit 20, and then I'll go on 15, 16. Come on, 15. Oh shit, it's going the wrong way. All right, listen. So what I was saying was, oh shit. Hold on, let me get you back in here, bro. Bam, go live with Trezor. And once you get you back in here, we'll be good to go. Oh yeah. So what I was saying was, we are fortunate that being sound designers and producers and most of our business outside of like Airbnb and a few other things is over the internet. So we're fortunate in this time where we didn't lose a job. We're still doing okay. However, I don't neglect the fact that sometime in the future, near or far, the reverse of this whole thing can happen, where general public is all right, but the internet somehow goes down.
I'll cry.
Or gets attacked. Yeah. So we'll be in a crazy position at that point. So it's kind of got me thinking about some, other like live events and other businesses, different, just taking on different, diversifying more. Because just when you think you diversified, something could happen and you're like,
even
I'm gonna go ahead and diversify a little bit more.
Even with Airbnb, it was like, all right, we diversifying, and then this hit, and I'm like, oh, this
this affected the Airbnb like
bro,
crazy.
This is prime season for Airbnb, bro. We was rolling, bro, and then we got so many cancellations.
Yeah, I just got into it, and I just hit the stride where I was like, wow, like we was killing, and all this happened. So now I'm like, damn, we diversified, but perhaps we should diversify a little bit more. But it's a good business lesson, man.
Yeah,
it's just a real good business lesson. So let's see. We take for granted things until they disappear suddenly. That's a fact. That's a fact. Fictionalized. That's a fact. So listen, guys, before we really sign off of this whole live thing, a few things that we want to go back to. Number one, we're starting the UnQuantized challenge. What that is you make a beat totally unquantized, or at least the drums are unquantized. Hashtag it UnQuantized challenge and tag at Sound Oracle and at Trezor in it, so we can reshare it and repost the magic that you're doing. We would love to see all your unquantized beats. I think that'll be a really dope thing. Trezor, you got anything going on right now that you want to plug?
Man, just go to producerkit.com, sample packs, voice tags. Most of all, man, be safe out there, guys, and got some stuff dropping, so just sign up for the mailing list. We got the free pack coming soon. Me and Oracle got a kit coming soon.
Yes.
Crazy. We got more challenges, more man, the content is about to go crazy. I can't wait for these interviews we about to do.
Yes, sir.
So, just, appreciate y'all guys. Be safe out here. Stay y'all ass in the crib. Wash your hands. And use Instacart, man. Be safe.
And your asses too. It's easy to not wash your ass when you're in the house too. Wash your ass.
That is true.
Wash your hands. Wash your ass.
That is essential to being productive. Is washing your ass every day.
Definitely. Also, man, if you have time, you're in the crib and you're looking around and you just want to be better, go to soundoracle.net and check out the art of beat mixing. It's a new course that Realistic Productions and I put out. It's about how to achieve professional, high industry quality beat mixes using the plugins and DAW that you already have. No need to spend thousands of dollars on school or intricate plugins that take up your CPU or any of that. You can do all of this with the stock plugins that come with your DAW or whatever plugins that you currently have. The course has been going crazy. I don't know if it's because of what's been going on and more people in the house or whatever, but this is our first course and it has been going ham. So thanks to everybody that got it. And thanks to the people that are still continuing to copy it. Hey man, much love to y'all. Also hit soundoracle.net, click on services and check out consultations because everybody's in the crib now. So
we got time
for consultations, man. Business is kind of crazy right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, bro, this before we get off, this has nothing. I mean, it just, bro. I texted you the other day. People are so wild, bro, with this like business stuff. A dude hit me. He says, "Bro, you're a scam. I can't believe y'all did this to me." He says, "I went on your website and it charged me I was looking at it and it just charged me. And
That's that new shit, right?
I'm like, wait, so you got charged? I'm like, for me to charge you, you got to put your credit card information in there. He's like, yeah, but I was just looking. It's like, bro, but you put your credit card and you press the button. That's not looking, bro.
Hey, I put my information in there. And they charged me. Wait, hold on. That's funny, bro. We got Black Metaphor in the building.
Hey, and we got Ray Reels in here.
And Ray Reels in the building.
Oh,
Black
snap.
Metaphor said he had a couple questions. We was about to get up out of here, but Black Metaphor got a couple questions.
What's there, man?
Shout out to the homie Ray Reels for sure. So I guess we can keep it going for a minute. But anyway, so homie was just browsing and somehow ended up putting in his credit card information and then says he got charged for just browsing.
Yeah, I mean, I've gotten a lot of random customers lately. I got one dude, remember, he was like, oh, I didn't get the email, so I put in my other email and bought it again.
Bruh, yeah.
I'm like, bro, and he got the email. I was like, bro, you check your email.
Yeah, it's just a lot going on.
Okay, so Black Metaphor says, is it worth me getting an MPC 2500 for the sound?
All right. I don't know much about the 2500 because I don't have one. The last true hardware MPC I had was the 2000. Saying all that to say, I will still use that for the sound, and it's not so much for well, it does have a dope ass sound, but it's the fact that I could sample to it super hard. I can clip, and it actually makes it sound better because it's still analog converters in it. So it makes it sound better to sample loud and to clip. The 2500, I'm not super familiar with. I always wanted one, but I would still get it. I'm a fan of hardware. I'm a fan of running sound through wires and all that shit. So I would do it, Black, for sure.
Yeah. If you notice in the background, you can see only a section of Oracle's hardware.
Bruh, yeah, the section over where am I pointing? Over there is different. I think over here you see a Renaissance over this shoulder and a machine over this shoulder, but this shit over here, shit way back there. Yeah, so the only thing I don't have back there is probably a 2500. Yeah, 2000 XL. I got 2000 XL and a regular 2000. Both of those, yeah, when you clip, it sounds good.
It's one of those things, man. People say it ain't a big difference, but it definitely is a sound between the analog and like digital stuff.
Yeah.
It's definitely a difference.
Facts. Oh, he said A-Rab on the 2500. He said, my guy. Thanks. And Black, you said you had a couple questions. So if you got another one, let us know. The new Korg station is better and cheaper. The new Korg station. Nicholas, tell us what that is, bro. For sure. Had bad instruments. All the sound comparison. Hold on. All the sound comparison videos I see, nobody turns it. Damn, I should keep disappearing. Nobody turns it up and compare. Shit. Man, let me tell you something. I do know with the MPC 2000, my first original 2000, I would sample everything in there until it just clipped slightly. I don't know why I did that or where I got that from, but it made everything sound dope. And everybody was like, yo, how your drum sound like that? And how everything sound like that. And it's because I would just sample loud as hell.
Right.
And it just turned into a sound of mine. I didn't know if I was doing it right or wrong, but I just know I was doing it and people were like, yo, I like that sound. So that was it.
Let's see. Jordan Preston says, do you have the MPC X? I just got that one.
No, I don't have an X. I have a Live, a Ren, a 2000, a 2000 XL, and I think I got another one in here. Something. Dog, I am trying not to cop an MPC 1. I think I just want one though, bro. I think I just want one. I might cop one of those.
Oracle's gonna be on one of them like TLC shows where they hoarders, but you're just gonna have all hardware and like MPCs.
We're getting rid of that. I'm like, I'm using that. I might use that one day.
You stepping over MPCs, but they're all organized.
Like, yeah. See, I'm too organized to be on hoarders. You see my stuff.
Yeah,
like,
Oracle's
no, he's not hoarding. He got
insane
shelves.
level organized.
Yeah, he has cut out, like literally like cut out shelves that fit individual boxes. Yeah. Is that because you hold on? Is that because you told me? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't know. But sample the things loud, bro. That's all I know about that. I think that might have been it. Am I missing anything, or is there any questions that people might have? I think that might be it, bro.
Was it? I feel like I heard a Black Metaphor record. Were they talking about on Joe Budden?
What's the record? Probably. You know,
I,
Black got a lot of stuff.
I feel like it was a new record and they were talking about on Joe Budden this last episode.
Black, let's see. I appreciate y'all, my guys. Black, was they talking about a new record by you on Joe Budden podcast?
Yeah, let us know what that joint is.
Yeah, for sure.
He said new joint with Benny.
Ooh, hey, with Benny?
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Damn, I don't have an air horn right now, bruh.
That's what it was.
Ooh, facts, okay. Yo. Shout out to Black. Shout out to Black Metaphor. Shout out to Benny the Butcher. Shout out to Griselda. Man, like, oh, that's my type of shit right there. Hey, right. New vibe for the weekend, man.
I heard something from them the other day. I was like, oh, him and Fuse did it? Oh, that's fire.
Oh, shit. Yeah, shout out to Fuse, too, man. Hold on. I got something to put people on to. It's a producer or a producer group. My cousin, shout out to my cousin. He's about to have his he's about to have a daughter on Sunday, but yeah, this is my cousin I grew up with. Like, we was like brothers, like every day, grandma's house, all that type of stuff. But he always I put him on to like music. He was never into music. I used to force him to listen to music, and now he be just hitting me, put me on to people. Yusef Days, you ever heard of him?
Why does the name sound so familiar?
He's a drummer, I think. He's super fire, bro. He is super. If you like the Roots or that type of thing, yeah, he's fire. Yusef, Yusef Days, Dayes. Man, it's him and a few other people, man. But just Google that cat. He is crazy. I call him a cat. That's my jazz language.
Oh, you jive turkeys and cool cats.
Cool cats. All right, man. Okay, I think it's official. What you about
to get into?
I gotta do something for Missy real quick. And once I finish that, I'm going to gas up one of these Netflix joints, and I'm gonna gas up Ableton and just see what happens. Hey. I'm gonna stay up as long as I can, even though I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. I'm probably be good till about at least 11, 12 o'clock, something like that.
Yeah, I gotta arrange. I got all these loops and stuff I've been making and all these sounds. So I need to like organize them a little bit, and then I'm gonna play some 2K.
Hey,
and then I'm probably watch some of them shows that's on that list, and I'm gonna steal from you.
Hey, yeah, that's a fact. All right, bet. Well, shit, man. Hey, thanks y'all for watching again. It's been another episode of UnQuantized podcast. Hey, man, happy to have you. It's UnQuantized quarantine edition, and we will see you all here next week. And please, if you enjoy the podcast, repost about it, tell a friend about it, something like that. We're trying to get the numbers up. And yeah, we appreciate all y'all, man. All right, we out there.
I challenge you tonight with 2K. Hey, send that invite, cuz. Let's go. My team. Run it.
All right. Boom.